106.5 Jack FM presents the John King Coaches Show. Brought to you by Peter's Chevrolet Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat.
Harlan, the sports guy, and Pixie and Bob. Here we go on another night of Longview Lobo football on Jack FM. The John King Coaches Show is presented by Peter's Chevrolet Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat in Longview, Texas. Longtime sponsor of the John King Coaches Show. And coming off a big second half victory over West Mesquite, we got John King here. Good evening. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
I'm still doing my LK Union Grove game
Yeah,
last
you still hung up. It was a barn burner. I listened to you a little bit.
Was it fun to listen to?
Tune in. Yes, it was. I felt like I was watching it.
It's
you
like
guys,
being there, isn't
the
it,
color
Coach?
commentary was great. It
You're
was.
welcome.
I was waiting on the turnover to happen. You called it, Bob, and it happened.
And the guys in the press box were not happy with me either.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
There was a bunch of LK fans up there.
I was telling you to shut up before it happened.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I was.
But it was good. It was
I
fun to
called
listen to. You did. You called your shot.
Hey, we may not be accurate, but we make it fun.
Yes, you did.
That's what I always say. And it's weird in those small town press boxes. You know, you're sitting right next to the clock operator and the PA announcer, and he's trying to do his thing, and we're over here, blah, 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 yeah, goosing each other.
Yeah. Fun for y'all. I bet it's not nearly as fun for them.
Last night they were like, could you guys come every week? That was fun.
Right.
Well, y'all
Well,
liven
plus
up the
they
place.
won, so we were taking credit for the win.
As always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're for both schools. We've been to both schools many times, and at the beginning they thought we were the Union Grove radio team. And so they were a little like, well, we got the Union Grove guys here. And they realized we were for both.
Yeah. Well,
We gave a scholarship to each team. That's fun.
You're for both teams. That's great. And that is good service y'all do for our young student athletes. That's great.
Boy, that was our 162nd scholarship we've given away.
Kudos to y'all for doing that.
We might win that
Special
Marconi
kids.
eventually. I don't know how many we got to give
I
away.
can't see why
$200,000.
like y'all hadn't won it already.
Well, we'll find out in 2 weeks. October
Who do we
3rd.
need to call?
Yeah.
Yeah. The National Association of Broadcasters.
We
I
have
don't
to
know
go to
those
Vegas for this deal. You know
I
that.
bet you have to.
We have to go.
It's better than Orlando, Florida, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I would have to guess so, too.
That's
I've been
where we
there and I wasn't impressed. So, but anyway.
That's where we went 3 years ago. Well, how was your week of practice, Coach? Well, let's start with West Mesquite. Game kind of changed in the middle of the first half. You had these guys pinned down, taking care of business, and then it kind of went wrong for a little bit.
Yeah, we jumped out to a 14-0 lead and had the football driving for another score and really was in total control of the game. And they were able to scoop and score and got back in it. Next thing you know, we're going at half tied 21-all, and really had played pretty good. And just told the kids at halftime we'd been our own worst enemy. And we'd gotten ourselves in a bind now. We had to fight our way out of it, and we did exactly that. But like I thought, West Mesquite's very athletic. Their two receivers, they're going to give people a lot of trouble. They're big, they're fast, and they can get the ball to them with deep balls or jailbreak screens. So, but defensively, the thing that we did in the second half is, we got a turnover on our first drive. Devin Isaac picks it off on a trick play. They're going to throw it back to the quarterback. We run it back to the 15. We score offensively. We get another turnover and score. Then in the second half, I think we scored 35 points, 28 of which we scored in the fourth quarter. Got the running game going. Hit a couple of deep balls to Jalen Hell, and Jarrett Lewis had a couple of back-to-back touchdown runs, and coming out of there feeling a lot better. But injury bug hit us again. We lost 3 guys during the course of the game, 1 in pregame, if you can imagine that. That's kind of ironic.
Y'all really do warm up, don't you?
Way things have gone. Now we can find a way to lose them in pregame, but and. Lost 2 offensive linemen during the game, and a corner. So, and then there's some other walking wounded, I call them. Some guys got just bumps and bruises and tweaks. So we're not very healthy right now. We've got to get some guys well. We already had 7 on the trip that weren't going to play because we knew they were out for various injuries, and we lose 3 more. Yes, kind of depleted, but kids are playing hard, and we got a couple of guys back this week, but we lost a couple more, so we kind of 2 steps forward, 3 steps back now.
It seems to make coaching real interesting and challenging when you have these puzzles, the pieces of the puzzles that you got to move around.
That's what it is. To me, that's that is coaching. You got to be able to adjust, whether it's your scheme, whether it's your personnel, whatever it is, your practice plan. You got to find a way to adjust. Sometimes you got to do it on the fly. Sometimes you don't have 40 seconds. Sometimes you got a little more time. But I don't think people see that and understand exactly what you go through the course of the week. Of course, they don't. They don't have inside information. They're not there watching, but and sitting in the meetings and watching the practices. But you got to have a plan, and you got to think far enough in advance where it just don't nip you in the butt or in the rear end when you
tushy.
When you're trying to.
We'll edit that out.
Well, okay. But you got to plan ahead. I mean, it's kind of like, we've talked about the last 2 years having centers, because, we've gone through the COVID deal. Then you figure in COVID, and then you have an injury, and then, whatever could happen. You got to have somebody get the ball to the quarterback. I mean, you can't start a play without it.
Yeah.
And so that's been a deal that you've got to think far enough in advance. So you've got a plan, and you got a backup plan to hit, and then another plan for the backup plan. So, but same thing you got to do at running back or, defensive line, or we're going to be able to play 4-down defensive scheme this week. Maybe we have to play a 3-down because we have depleted the defensive line depth, so.
It's whatever position you have a player hurt, you realize that's an important position.
They're all important.
Yes.
Snapping. I mean, that's like we talked about earlier. I mean, lose your guy in pregame, he's a starting guard, and also he's your short snapper on defense. He happens to be your backup center. So now you're in a bind in several places. Then you go to moving people around, and you start moving people around. There's this coaching cliche, Coach Collins used to live by, and he is exactly right. Be careful making yourself weaker in 2 spots, and you start moving too many people around. In other words, so what you think is the best lineup is if you take a guy that's your starting right tackle to make him your left guard, and you put your backup right tackle in the game, now all of a sudden you get 2 backups.
You've made yourself weak at 2 spots.
2 spots. Instead of just putting one guy in to fill the spot.
Yeah.
Now you know where your weakness is. But that is true. So true. And every time something like that happens, I go back to thinking about, his comments on that. Don't make yourself weaker in 2 spots. And he's right.
But when I think of Longview football, I think of you got depth. You've got athletes here at Longview High School. But you have to maybe sometimes pick up a kid from the JV and plug them into the right spot. Mm-hmm. Your numbers are pretty good this year, aren't they?
Our numbers are pretty good. I mean, we have numbers. We may not have depth. There's a difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you're talking depth, it's maybe the next guy in the game. The next guy in the game may not be necessarily there on the depth chart.
Right.
But yes, we're better than most when it comes to that. But quality of depth is key. And all kids matter. All positions matter. I'm not saying we don't have good players and great kids and kids that are capable of getting the job done. But, you're going to have some that are going to do their better job than others.
Right.
And those are the ones you want in the game because we're all going to get judged by the final result, winning and losing. So, I mean, it's not a pay-to-play club deal where everybody wants to be happy at the end and everybody, goes get them a post-game snack. This is big boy ball.
This ain't tennis against
win.
Lobo fans, we expect to win at the end of the night.
Yeah, and so do the players and coaches. I can tell you that.
Yes, sir.
The whole Lobo Nation does. But, what you're into now is district play. And what we're battling for now is a playoff spot. We want to be a top seed. We can get a home playoff game. We want a gold ball. We want the district championship. That's what we're battling for now. We got 5 weeks to do that. And regardless of where your depth is or your injury situation, you've got to find a way to get it done.
Yeah, my grandpappy Jebediah sports guy used to say, this ain't tennis against LaPorte, son.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I heard a guy that came back from a miraculous knee injury.
Coach,
beat a guy from LaPorte first game back.
Right. Can you take a game like West Mesquite where it gets away from you in the second quarter, they tie it up at halftime? Can you take from that and build on it in the future? And will that, help down the road?
I think so because we tell them all the time, no matter how it goes early on, whether you jump out to a big lead or you fall behind, it's 4 quarters. You got to keep playing. And if you ever relax, you're going to allow people to get back in the game, which, you could say we did that. Well, they made a play. We made a mistake. They made a play, capitalized on it, got back in the ball game. You've got to learn how to stop the bleeding, as a football team or, calling plays. You got to stop the bleeding. Let's get back in this thing, get it back under control. And that's things you learn.
Coach, before we take a break, can you read Pigskin Bob's shirt, please?
Forwards or backwards?
Forwards, please.
Forwards. Says Harlan the sports guy knows more about football than me.
I lost a bet. That's not exactly true.
How about that?
I think, listening to you on the radio, y'all know more about football than quite a few people.
Okay.
Y'all
It's
sound
not
like
exactly
experts.
true about this, but
This is the John King Coaches Show, brought to you by Peters Chevrolet in Longview. Let's take a break, come back, talk about those Wylie East Coyotes as we get ready for another big night of Lobo football here on your home for Longview Lobo football, 106.5 Jack FM.
See for yourself why more East Texans buy at Peters than any other dealer. The Ram truck lineup at Peters is designed with work in mind so you can go further and experience more. Find the Ram truck that's right for you with the options you want. The latest models are arriving now, so pick your next new Ram truck from the largest inventory in East Texas or reserve your new truck today. Peters Ram in Longview.
Did you know that United Healthcare helps connect you to doctors and therapists with 24/7 access to virtual care?
So I could have therapy from my couch?
Yep.
Or a doctor appointment from my car?
If you wanted to.
Wait, you're right. I don't even like when people see me sing in the car. Couch appointment it is. Virtual visits are just one of the ways United Healthcare helps connect you to better health. Learn more at uhc.com. Plan benefits may vary.
I need tech that can make me as productive in my home office as I am at my office.
It's possible with Staples Connect.
How about a PC that'll help me get the most out of my day and my budget?
Staples Connect makes it possible with the tools you need to work from anywhere. And now get up to $160 off select PCs, like the Asus VivoBook laptop with Intel Core i5 processor. Explore what's new at your local Staples or staplesconnect.com. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. Ends 10/2, in-store only, limit 2.
So as you guys know, Mark's gone.
The float artist at Fred's Floral just took off, days before the parade. They need a replacement before business passes them by.
Oh, and who am I going to get to finish the float?
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. With Indeed Instant Match, we immediately show you quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed meet your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Did you know that United Healthcare helps connect you to doctors and therapists with 24/7 access to virtual care?
So I could have therapy from my couch?
Yep.
Or a doctor appointment from my car?
If you wanted to.
Wait, you're right. I don't even like when people see me sing in the car. Couch appointment it is. Virtual visits are just one of the ways United Healthcare helps connect you to better health. Learn more at uhc.com. Plan benefits may vary.
When you have trouble sleeping, it's tough. When kids have trouble sleeping,
Mom, I can't sleep. Dad, just one more story?
for nights like this, try Vicks Pure Z's Kids. Our great tasting gummies are specially formulated for kids with a unique blend of botanicals and a low dose of melatonin to support their natural sleep cycle. Best of all, they're drug-free and non-habit forming. Help your child fall asleep naturally with Pure Z's Kids Gummies. Consult with a doctor before use. For ages 4 and up.
If the Oral-B IO electric toothbrush had a theme song, this would be it.
I think you're gonna wanna see this.
Only IO combines Oral-B's dentist-inspired round brush head with gentle micro vibrations for a brushing experience even dentists have hailed as literally the best brush I've ever used. Get the wow of a professional clean feel every day with the IO from Oral-B, the #1 brand used by dentists.
You're gonna see what everybody's talking about.
Oral-B, brush like a pro.
All right, on the Sports Guy Pigsky and Bob, we're back on the John King Coaches Show, presented by Peters Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat in Longview. And thank you, Coach, for coming in this morning. And how was your week of practice?
Well, considering our injury situation, I felt like
I know how Monday
good.
went. How'd the rest of the week go?
Well, it got better.
Okay.
It couldn't get much worse.
You should only have one Monday.
Yeah, well, Hayden Henry and I used to joke about it. It was typical Monday in Longview, but it was atypical Monday with all the injuries and juggling act we had to do to make the practice work. But I can tell you what, we got better, and practice got better, and I think our kids had a pretty good week. Time is all said and done. I don't want to base everything on one day. Of practice during the week. Our kids understand you got to progress from day to day. You just got to build on it, and you got to, by Thursday, you better, make sure the hay's in the barn.
That's right. Now, I know you don't own a shirt like Bob's. We can get you one if you'd like. But knuckleheads like us, we look at this and we think, I could coach Longview tonight and we'd beat Wylie East by 30. Could I?
No. No.
Okay, here's a question for you.
Here's the deal.
That was a question.
Wylie East is a better football team than people think, and this ain't coach talk, but they've got a dangerous weapon at quarterback, and he's also the leading rusher, passer, and receiver. That's hard to do.
How does he throw the ball to himself?
Throws it to himself. But he's talented, and people are having a hard time getting him tackled. He's electric, and with their scheme, they're going to try to get on the perimeter, out leverage you, but their offensive line is bigger and better than what people think too. They can knock you out of there, and so you can't just play with a light box. You got to have the people in the box be able to stop the inside run, but you got to be able to defend the perimeter as well. So we'll have a hard time tackling him. We got over last year and had a hard time tackling him as a sophomore. So he's that good, and you got a guy like that. Who knows? Rain's in the forecast. Ball bounces funny ways. I mean, how many teams have we seen through the course of this year that were 30-point favorites that's lost? There's been quite a few in college football.
Yeah.
And I think the parity in our district, just looking at it from what people have done in district games and also non-district, is pretty even this year. And so we're not taking anybody lightly.
Who's throwing him the ball?
Number 5, I forget his name, but he comes in at quarterback. But they've got a lot of trickery they use in the kicking game where they're stealing possessions, stealing points. And, it's you got to prepare for everything. And with our situation, I mean, we're pretty thin in some spots, so we're going to have to play well. We can't afford to lose anybody, I can tell you that. And
their defensive end gets a lot of ink.
Anthony James, yeah. He's an A&M commit. I hope he don't get off the bus first.
Because he's a monster.
If they look better after that, we're going to be in trouble.
James, you want to lead us off the bus?
6'5", about 250, and he's fast, and he's long. He got great length, and he's gotten so much better from last year to this year, but they've made a few changes on defense, too, that's made them better. And they've taken some guys, moved them around. I think they finally found their 11, and here Marcus Gold, who came from White House. And he's been there a short time. Hasn't been there a year, but he's starting to figure out his kids, and they're playing better each and every week. And I think the moves they've made on their depth chart has helped them defensively. And, they've gotten better each week.
What's their record?
I think they're 2-3 or 3-2. I don't know.
Got a couple of wins.
I know that they played Sherman last week. And they were down early, and they came back and made it a ball game. They made it a one-score game. They're down 18-9 at half. Next thing, it was something like that, 18-14, and Sherman scored a couple more. So when that MO gets on your side, dude, I mean, it's
don't let him get the Mo. Yeah. All right, we got to check on Haynes. It's been about 2-3 weeks now. How's he doing?
Doing good. I talked to him this morning on the way, before I came here. He doing his rehab stuff, so on schedule. I don't know what that means, but he's not behind, and I don't know. He's a few weeks away, I think, but he's good. Spirits are good.
Yeah, I was going to say, how's his attitude?
Good. He don't have a choice on that. It better be good. Right. Fake it till you make it.
You made a comment before we went on the air that several college coaches are in this week, and who's been coming by and who are they looking at?
Well, we had Alabama through this morning, and they're here to look at Jalen. They've offered Jalen, and he was in the East Texas area. I don't know if he'll have a chance to make it. They can only watch or make so many visits, and with it rain in the forecast and everything else, I'm not sure, but I know Washington will be through next week. They contacted me
the
yesterday.
Huskies.
So they're out on the road. They'll be coming through. It'll be a who's who among college coaches coming through the Lobo den.
Any Texas Tech guys coming to look at us? Come on, Coach.
I hadn't talked to Coach.
We got to get the Red Raiders in there. They need some help.
Well, they got to play better.
They do.
They got to play
got some
better.
East Texas
Coach
kids.
Wells, I couldn't remember his name, Matt Wells. Yeah, but they come through normally.
Yeah,
they'll be through East Texas.
You got his caps a few years ago.
Yeah, well, did he really?
Yeah, Cliff Kingsbury cap.
Yes, I still have it hanging in my office.
They'll be through. It's just, do you have somebody in the area, or you're open this week, or are you going to be playing in the area? Like talking to the coach from Alabama today, he said, I'll come back next week because they're playing A&M next week. So he said, we'll be in Texas. I'll have a chance to come back and watch them.
Okay.
With weather in the forecast and him getting back for their game, I guess they've got Ole Miss this week. So, I mean, it's kind of that dictates everything. It ain't always first one in, the first one to win the prize. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So,
have you ever had a kid, and you don't have to name any names, have you ever had a kid, he finds out that the coaches are there to look at him, and they get out there and they just freeze up? They just...
Not really. Normally
you never
they play
seen that?
better. Normally they play
They
better.
usually step up.
I want to go buy a bunch of college polos and put them on people and have them stand on the sideline. We get so much better. Practice so much better. Play when they're like that. They want to
behave a little bit better.
Oh, yeah.
I was in a sandwich shop in Tyler this week, and I had a Rockin' L shirt on, of course, because I wear a different high school shirt every day.
Comments? Get some comments?
Well, I had a guy who said, "Hey, Coach, what are you doing over in this part of the woods?" And I said, "Recruiting."
Well, did you get anybody?
I didn't see anybody over there we need, Coach.
Leave them.
Maybe a left tackle or two, or a backup center.
Yeah, well, that
I
would
think
help.
we're going to be just fine.
We got tough kids,
Yeah, we'll
and
be
that's
fine.
the sky ain't falling. I'm not Chicken Little, but
So you can have Bob and I put on an Alabama and a UT shirt, and we'll come make the kids think we're there to scout them.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I can take this one off?
That look better than that one.
You got to wear that for 3 weeks.
I know.
Right?
On
And I'm not going
weeks?
to wash it, and then you
I don't
get
blame
it.
you. 3 weeks on Friday. or
On
Thursday?
Friday.
I don't even want to know what the bet is, but anyway.
We make it competitive. Well, Coach, good luck tonight. I think you're going to have a fun time tonight. I hope the rain doesn't get too bad, and y'all just y'all have a good practice tonight.
Practice. We need to play good.
No, it's a real game.
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
Have a good practice tonight and show them what's up and get that offensive line straightened out, and we'll do it again next week.
You bet.
All right,
Thank
that's
you.
John King
Thank you,
on the
Coach.
John King Coaches Show, brought to you by Peter Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram in Longview. Now let's send it out to the stadium with Mike and Johnny and all the guys out there calling you
Gene.
tonight's action on your home for Longview Lobo football, 106.5 Jack FM.
See for yourself why more East Texans buy at Peters than any other dealer. The Ram truck lineup at Peters is designed with work in mind so you can go further and experience more. Find the Ram truck that's right for you with the options you want. The latest models are arriving now, so pick your next new Ram truck from the largest inventory in East Texas or reserve your new truck today. Peters Ram in Longview.
This has been the John King Coaches Show on 106.5 Jack FM. Brought to you by Peter Chevrolet, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Fiat.
Get ready, East Texas. It's time for the biggest event of the year. The 105th Annual East Texas State Fair is here. Bring the whole family and enjoy all the fun, including thrilling stunt shows, live music. You just go dancing in the rain. Carnival rides. And all sorts of animals, ranging from goats to sea lions and more. The East Texas State Fair is loaded with family fun. September 24th through October 3rd in Tyler. Get your tickets now at etstatefair.com.
In today's low interest rate environment, it's exciting to find a credit union paying over 1% without committing for at least 4 or 5 years. Telco Plus Credit Union is currently offering a 41-month promotional time deposit, yielding over 1.1% from $1,000 to $100,000 in deposits. One certificate per member. Contact Telco Plus Credit Union for complete details. Significant penalty for early withdrawal. Visit telcoplus.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
What's up? This is Riley. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the applewood bacon. It's savory and then it's also kind of sweet. And I think the combination of bacon with chicken and Colby Jack cheese, it just really knocks it out of the park.
Hey, I'm Tanea. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the chicken. It's so juicy. It's grilled to perfection. I'm going to devour this sandwich.
Order the Grilled Chicken Club sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Welcome to a brand new season of Longview Lobo High School football. Brought to you by Peter Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat on 106.5 Jack FM.
Good Friday night, everyone, from Lobo Stadium. Mike Richardson alongside Johnny Vaughn, Eddie Richardson, and our producer, Gene Morris. We've got Longview and Wylie East, 76 degrees, a little bit of clouds still in the sky, but the rain is gone. Going to be a great night. Johnny, let's talk about tonight's game.
Yeah, Wylie East. We played them last year. It was a one-sided game. Longview was able to run the ball on them and ended up 52-10, I think, was the score. This team, I think, this year is better than they were last year. They're 2-2 at this point. on the season. They lost last week to Sherman, but it was close most of the way. And then it ended up being 38-17. They've got an outstanding quarterback, and he's the guy really that Longview needs to stop. He can run the ball. He's actually the leading rusher, and clearly the leading offensive player on their team.
What about keys for tonight? We're about to have the national anthem, so we'll be back after this 2-minute timeout on 106.5 Jack FM.
See for yourself why more East Texans buy at Peters than any other dealer. The Ram truck lineup at Peters is designed with work in mind so you can go further and experience more. Find the Ram truck that's right for you with the options you want. The latest models are arriving now, so pick your next new Ram truck from the largest inventory in East Texas or reserve your new truck today. Peters Ram in Longview.
Okay, let's move on to the artery. Perfect. What's next?
A Band-Aid?
Thanks, Andy. You always know just what my heart needs.
The best heart care makes you feel at home.
You look ready for some good news.
That's why at Christus, you always know your heart's in the right place and the right hands. To learn more, visit christushealth.org/myheart.
For family adventures and family fun, Hayes RV Center is something for everyone. Taking care of you over the years at Hayes RV, the difference is clear. Great selection, best price you'll ever see. We got it all at Hayes RV. It's all about family, it's all about fun. Hayes RV Center has something for everyone.
McDaniel's Quality Body Works has been serving the Longview area for collision repair since 1933. That is 87 years of company history dedicated to quality workmanship and friendly service. In these difficult times, McDaniel's is doing everything possible to serve our customers in a safe and clean environment. Please feel free to contact us in Longview, Kilgore, or our new location in Gilmer, and we'll be happy to assist with any circumstance that you may have. You may also visit us online at McDanielsQualityBodyWorks.com.
The law firm of Sorey and Gilliland understands that one of the hardest decisions to make is whether or not to hire a lawyer, especially after an accident when you're dealing with insurance and health issues. Sorey and Gilliland will be providing you with a free consultation, and they will be accessible to you when you need them, even on the weekends. They will listen and help you all the way through your trial. Certified by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization in Personal Injury Trial Law. Sorey and Gilliland, LLC, 903-212-2822.
What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. Any dogs in the house? Woo, 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 woo. Any dogs in the house? Woo, 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 woo. Now, with that out of the way, shall we begin?
Hell yeah! 106.5 Jack FM presents Longview Lobo High School Football. The Lobo Football Radio Network is brought to you by Peters Chevrolet Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat. Also brought to you by
Eastman Credit Union, Sorey and Gilliland Attorney at Law, Ganson Smith Insurance, Longview Cable TV, Hayes RV, GZ's Asian Bistro and Sushi Bar, Chick-fil-A, Christus Good Shepherd Medical Center, Soapy's Car Wash, McDaniel's Quality Body Shop, and Johnny's Flooring Outlet.
Welcome back, everyone. Just a couple of minutes away from kickoff. Johnny, what about the keys for tonight?
Well, I think one place to look at a key is the fact that Longview's offensive line has, due to injuries and different things, we've only got one guy starting in the same place he did last week, and that's the center, Tavian Morgan. The rest of them, Jack Norman, is still in the lineup, but he's gone from one side of the line to the other.
I think he plays somewhere different every week.
Yeah, he has moved around, and you know, I don't know that people realize how important the coordination is for the offensive lineman for your running game, and also blocking on passing downs. And so when you start moving from one position to another, I mean, it's a tough transition in a week. So I think that's a place that we really need to look and see how that bunch holds up tonight. And then we've got to control their quarterback. He's their best player. He's their best runner. an effective player. We've got to try to contain him, and I think last year's game was really lopsided. I think they're better this year. You always run the risk sometimes of looking at how somebody's been the previous year, so I think you got to play up. You got to make a lot of plays. We still got some outstanding players out, and this is an important game to get ready for next week's game, which is probably will decide who wins the district against Highland Park.
You can't be looking ahead, though. That'll get you in trouble. All right, Longview's they won the toss and deferred. Longview's going to kick off to Wylie East. 76 degrees, just a few clouds. Really nice weather for tonight's game. And let me add something to the keys. Longview's got to cut down on the pre-snap penalties, and they've got to avoid turnovers.
Yeah, penalties has been a problem for us this year.
No kidding.
And we're kind of to the point that you got to start cutting those things out. And hopefully tonight that'll be the beginning of that happening.
Fields' kick goes deep. It's caught down at the 5-yard line. Returned up to the 10. He's trying to get outside. Longview's had him pinned up, let him get away. He's up to about the 25-yard line, which is about where he would have been if he would have just fair caught it. Little skirmish after the play's over, but no flags there. Well, there is a flag on the ground. So we'll see. We'll let them sort that out. The return was Karis Jackson, one of their wide receivers.
He started on one side and ended up all the way on the other. So he did do 50 yards. It just was laterally.
Okay, the penalty is going to be on Wylie East, and they're going to get marched back to about there. Looks like inside the 10 to the 9. So yeah, he should have either let that land in the end zone, or he should have fair caught it and got it at the 25. Like I said last week, you need a math coach to tell you that 25 is greater than 9. Terrell Washington will be the quarterback to start it off. He's got Tristan Lee in the backfield with him. In the gun, snap back, handoff up the middle. Got some room, cuts outside a little bit up to around the 15, 16-yard line. Gain of about 6. That was Brandon Nurse on the carry.
Their second leading carry. Picks up 6 on his first carry.
2nd and 4. 2 wide receivers near side, 1 to the far. 2 backs this time. And now they're changing the play. Longview's changing up their defense as well. Snap back. Now they're running the sweep to the near side. Longview's got him pinned up. Going to have him knocked down at the 18, a gain of a couple, but it's going to still leave 3rd down and almost 2 yards for the first down.
Jaden Simmons with the tackle.
And now they're going to give him the first down. The ball's at the 19. They started just inside the 10. I don't understand that at all, but they're calling that a first down, and they only got 9 yards. But okay, we'll see what happens. 2 receivers far side this time. They're going on a long count. Nurse in the backfield, and Terrell Washington still the quarterback. He will play receiver as well tonight. Now there's a flag. Oh, it's a timeout. Timeout. Wylie East is going to take a timeout. The play clock was running out. We'll take it with them. Be back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
Soapy's Car Wash, a longtime sponsor of Longview Lobo football. Now with their 3rd location in Lakeport, plus the original on Highway 80 and their self-serve location on Wall Street in Longview. For savings and convenience, get a monthly pass good at the Highway 80 location or in Lakeport.
Soapy's is a place to be.
Once again, Soapy's Car Wash is proud to support Longview Lobo football. Go Lobos!
Back to play Welcome back, everyone. We're back to play 1st and 10 from the just inside their own 19-yard line for Wylie East. They started out just inside their 10 and got 9 yards, and they gave them a first down. And that's all I'll say about that. Snaps back, handoff up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard. Longview's got several people there, and there's another flag thrown from the umpire. So we'll see what happens there. You would think that'd be offensive holding, but and personal foul on Longview. That's going to be 15 yards and going to put them out to the 35 and give them another first down.
Yeah.
That's the kind of things Longview can't afford to keep doing is getting a lot of penalties. They kill drives and they keep drives alive when you're on defense.
Yeah, it's been kind of a Achilles heel for us this year, that some of these big penalties.
Now they're changing the play again. They go on the clap. Nobody calls signals anymore. They go with the clap. Now they come in the quarterback run to the left side, near side. He's got about 2. Longview's got him there. Nobody fooled on that play. Longview had pretty good pursuit there.
Yeah, he actually cut back, I think, a little bit too soon, and
Rugley made the tackle, and it'll be 2nd down and 8. Now they're looking to the side again. They come up to the line, and he claps once, and then everybody stops, and they look to see if they want to change the play. And then they come back, and he claps, and this time they'll snap it. They use up a lot of play clock. Motion to the near side. Ball snap. He's looking to throw, and now he scrambles out to the far side. Longview's got him pinned in, and he's going to lose about a yard, maybe 2.
To Darian Boone, the first guy there.
Boone's back after missing last week's game, and he's already making his presence felt.
Boone's a big asset to defense, and it's good to have him back.
Mandrell Washington in on defense now. I think he must be taking one of Buda Garrett's spot. 3rd down and about 10.
Got to throw here, you'd think.
He is rolling back to throw. A lot of pressure. Throws caught up near the 50 and then across midfield to the Longview 48-yard line where he's tackled there. It's Karis Jackson on the reception, the wide receiver. Willie Nelson on the coverage. Terrell Washington rolled right and threw back over the middle and found Jackson for the first down.
Yeah, they ran 2 guys out in the flat and then ran him inside, and they rolled out and threw back to Jackson. He made the catch and got the first down.
Handoff up the middle again. Comes to the left side. He's got some room. He's up across the 45 down to about the 42-yard line. Pickup of about 6. That's Brandon Nurse on the carry again. Looks like Wylie East has decided they're going to run wide on Longview.
It does look that way.
They do have some team speed, but so do Longview. Now they're going to change the play again.
We got 4 receivers.
4 receivers, 1 back, 2 to each side. Motion to the far side now, snaps back, and I don't think they got the play off, or they had to call another. They had to call another timeout. We'll take it with them. Be back on 106.5 in 1 minute.
Trust, loyalty, actions. Strong words that have great meaning when looking for the right insurance agency. Gans & Smith is the oldest and largest independently owned insurance agency in Longview. Local and experienced, representing many fine companies like Germania Insurance. Trust is earned when actions meet words. Gans & Smith will earn your trust. Their office is at 1109 Judson Road or on the web at gans-smith.com. Gans & Smith Insurance. Find them on Facebook and go Lobos.
If your loan isn't with Eastman Credit Union, you're missing out. Come to us for your next auto or RV loan. We'll do our best to find the loan that fits your budget and lifestyle. When you're ready for your loan, you can apply online, in a branch, or give us a call. Sign your documents from anywhere. We'll send the money when you're ready. Get 3 months with no payments, a great rate, and earn extraordinary dividends. ECU makes it convenient, and you leave happy.
Visit ECU for your next auto loan. It's what we do. Eastman Credit Union.
Thrown out, and it's intercepted by Longview, and they're going to score. Into the end zone. They tried to throw it out in the flat. Willie Nelson jumped in front of it, and nobody was going to catch him once he got the ball. Longview, that's a 55-yard return for a touchdown there by Nelson. I think that's his second interception for the season. Longview goes on top 6-0.
Yeah, they were spread out wide. And on the far side was Chris Jackson, but the throw is a really long throw, and they little quick turn in, and you know, Willie Nelson is probably our best defensive back, and he just jumped the route, and once he caught it, nobody's going to catch him behind. So that's a beautiful interception for the return for the score.
Fields with the extra point, 7-0 Longview, back on 106.5 in 1 minute.
You can buy flooring just about anywhere. So why deal with the folks at Johnny's Carpet One and Johnny's Flooring Outlet? They combine the buying power of a national cooperative for top quality and great value, along with the personal service of being locally owned. A huge inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl planks, custom tile showers, along with professional installation, servicing East Texas for 30 years and voted best of East Texas. Johnny's Carpet One, 1800 North Eastman Road, and Johnny's Flooring Outlet, 100 King Street, both in Longview.
Home means a lot to me. That's why I love helping members find the right mortgage. At Eastman Credit Union, we have 100% no down payment financing options, and one that includes money for updates. That's hard to find. ECU's construction loans allow you to lock in your rate and enjoy one loan with one closing. Whatever you choose, we handle everything locally from start to finish. You look for the perfect home, we take care of the rest.
Home loans. It's what we do. Eastman Credit Union.
Welcome back, everyone. 7:07 first quarter. Longview is up 7-0 on the Willie Nelson interception return for a touchdown. Michael Fields will kick it off again. 3 receivers back. Tristan Lee, Jakari Alexander, and Karis Jackson. Here comes Fields with the kick. It's a short pooch kick, and it goes out of bounds. So that means that East is going to get the ball at the 30. They didn't even try to field it. They just let it go ahead and land and bounce out of bounds, and they'll take it at the 30, which is way farther than they were to start their first drive.
In that first drive, they actually had a pretty good one going. They started from their 10 and got it out to the 42 as an 8-play drive, but then Willie Nelson with the pick and return for the touchdown. That's why Longview leads here 7-0.
Terrell Washington still the quarterback. Brandon Nurse still the running back. Now they got the play. Snaps back. Handoff up the middle this time. And nothing there. Longview's got him for no gain. Maybe a loss of a yard.
Billy Smith, the first guy that hit him back in the backfield. He kind of squirted free but couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
They had success on their first drive running outside, but not so much running between the tackles, and they tried between the tackles again with no luck there either. So it's going to be 2nd down and 11 2 receivers to the far side and 1 to the near. Hand off up the middle again, and nothing there again. And this time there's a flag down.
You'd almost think where that was thrown, it might be holding against them.
You would think so. So, do you want it to be 3rd down and 11, or do you want it to be 2nd and 21? We'll see what Coach King wants to do. They are going to mark it off. Be 2nd and 21. You'd think they've got to throw now.
I bet they don't throw it Willie Nelson.
Yeah. Well, now Longview's saying no. We wanted to decline that and make it 3rd and 11. Okay. No, it's 3rd down. It's 3rd down, not 2nd. It's 3rd, and they got to get that fixed. They're calling it 2nd down again. Okay. Now they changed it. Now it's 3rd down. The referee had announced 2nd. Okay, they got it right. Now the clocks are moving again. Snaps back.
Ooh.
Washington looking, the screen pass. It's caught, and nothing there again. That was Brandon Nurse on the reception, and he's hit immediately.
Well, that's good defense. I mean, they blitzed, put the quarterback under pressure. He tried to drop the screen in, but wow, that was really nice defensive play for Caden Brooks as he made the tackle.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 4th down. Longview's got a player down. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. Back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
Have questions about the care of their loved ones in nursing homes. They just don't know who to ask. If you have a loved one who's been hurt or has an unexplained injury while living in a nursing home, please call the law offices of Sorey and Gilliland. They will discuss your options without any cost to you. As a community, it's important to look out for our elderly population and protect them. Sorey and Gilliland. Call 903-212-2822. That's 212-2822.
Injured player is Kylan Sublett. He's helped off, but it's going to be 3rd down or 4th down. Wylie's going to have to punt. Snaps back, punts away. Caught by DeKalen Taylor here. He's got it down the sideline, makes a move inside, cuts back across the 50 and down to the 45. That's where Longview will set up shop for their first offensive series.
It's a good place to start. It was a good return. It was a low punt. He was able to catch it, and then immediately the first tackler missed, and he got up the sideline and had a really nice return.
Weston Waters, the punter for Wylie East, pretty fair punt. It was a line drive, but he got a lot of distance out of it. I think he's probably wishing he'd kicked it out of bounds. Longview comes on offense, going out of the gun. They're going to throw on 1st down, and it's a little bit thrown a little bit high, and it's incomplete. And there's a flag down, and it might be a lineman downfield for Longview. It is a lineman downfield. And they're going to mark it off and give Longview 1st and 15. Throw was out in the flat to Jalen Hale, and it was a little bit high. Thrown quickly, and Hale couldn't quite get up and high enough to pull it in. 1st and 15. Allen in the gun, rolls to the left side, throws out in the flat. This time it's caught across the 40 down to the 36, 37-yard line.
Hamilton.
Or Amari and Hamilton. It's going to be about a 12-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 4. Nice throw and catch that time by Jordan Allen and Hamilton. Under center this time. Now Allen's changing the play. 2 receivers near side. 1 back. Handoff, that's Jarrett Lewis. He's broken that. He's down, got a gain of about 15 yards down to the 26. That's his first carry of the night. He's been Longview's leading ball carrier the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, they had over 100 yards both of those games, and his first carry here tonight picks up 12. I tell you, the fact that he probably wasn't going to see a lot of action, he thought it the first year, he's been outstanding for Longview.
Yeah, and I think that's going to help even when Taylor Tatum comes back. 1st and 10, another throw out. It's caught out in the flat there. It's a gain of about maybe 5 down to the 22. That was DeKalen Taylor on the reception that time. And now we've got a timeout on the field. East has a player down. We'll take a timeout with them. Be back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
Sophie's Car Wash, a longtime sponsor of Longview Lobo football. Now with their 3rd location in Lakeport, plus the original on Highway 80 and their self-serve location on Wall Street in Longview. For savings and convenience, get a monthly pass good at the Highway 80 location or in Lakeport.
Sophie's is a place to be.
Once again, Sophie's Car Wash is proud to support Longview Lobo football. Go Lobos!
The injured player he's walked off the field under his own power now, so good to hear he's okay. Longview's going to have a 2nd and about 6. From
Alexander, the injured guy.
From the 22. Alexander is he's the corner. He's also one of their return men. They'll miss him if he can't come back. Longview's had some success so far with throwing out to the outside. Let's see what happens. Hale goes in motion. Handoff. Lewis again. Wide open. Big hole there down to the 11-yard line. That's going to be a first down there. Well, Longview's offensive line opened up a big hole, and Lewis went through it for a gain of about 11.
I mean, he's kind of been amazing when you really think about it.
Yeah, he's got very good vision. He can go laterally. He can go straight ahead, run into people and over people if necessary, or make a cut if he needs to. DeKalen Taylor takes his place. Here comes a reverse handoff. Looks like Jalen Hale, and he's not going to score. He's going to get down inside the 1, but they say he did not score. So Longview's going to have it 1st and goal there. They just ran the jet sweep, and nobody was out there to be able to catch him. And finally, one of the safeties came up and made the tackle just inside the 1. 1st and goal there. Man, Hale can do a lot of different things.
Yeah, and I think as the season goes on, they're going to find more and more ways to get the ball to him.
That's a play I don't think we've seen him run all year.
No, that's the first time.
I backfield this time. Isaiah Harris, the fullback. Lewis, the tailback. He's in for the touchdown easily. Nope. He didn't even get touched till he was about 4 yards deep in. 13-0 Longview. Fields on to try the extra point.
A 1-yard score for Longview, and that was Jarrett Lewis with the touchdown.
Isaiah Harris to hold. Michael Fields for the kick. Snaps down, ball's up, and it's good. 14-0 Longview. 3:10 left to go first quarter. Back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
Trust, loyalty, actions. Strong words that have great meaning when looking for the right insurance agency. Gans & Smith is the oldest and largest independently owned insurance agency in Longview. Local and experienced, representing many fine companies like Germania Insurance. Trust is earned when actions meet words. Gans & Smith will earn your trust. Their office is at 1109 Judson Road or on the web at gans-smith.com. Gans & Smith Insurance. Find them on Facebook and go Lobos!
Welcome back, everyone. Fields to kick it off again.
Longview with a 6-play 46-yard drive. The touchdown was a 1-yard run by Allen. It puts the Lobos up 14-0. We've got 3:10 to play here in the first.
Let's see if they kick deep this time. And they do. It's going to be fielded at the 5. Up to the 10, across the 15. He's got a little bit of room, and he's hit about the 28-yard line and brought down right there. Fairly nice return, about 23 yards there.
Yeah, gives them pretty good field position.
That was Brandon Nurse. He took over for Jakari Alexander as the middle deep return man.
Yeah, Comarion Wallace with the tackle.
Changing the play once again. Now Jaden Hubbard is coming at quarterback, so that means Terrell Washington is at receiver. Fakes it, hands off up the middle. Gain of about 9. Nice hole there. They ran a quick handoff, and then Hubbard faked as if he was going to throw. Oh, they're going to give him 10. Okay, first down now at the 38. Marion Wallace got another tackle. Nurse is still the running back. Washington is in the slot on the near side. Rashawn Washington, the far side. Handoff right up the middle, and Longview's got him, no gain. They ran Terrell Washington in motion there. Maybe they're trying to set up a speed sweep with him like what Hale ran just for us just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, but straight dive play against Longview front pretty tough to do, and they didn't pick up really any yardage.
Zarius Shepard on that stop. Longview runs so many people in and out. It's hard to keep up with them all on defense. Snaps back. They're trying to throw, and they're going to throw the screen. It's caught by Nurse, and he's hit behind the line. Gets back up to the line of scrimmage, but it's still going to be 3rd down and 10. Longview was not fooled at all. That's twice they've run that screen, and twice they've gotten no gain.
That's just excellent defensive play, and by the linebackers, as they weren't fooled at all. And I mean, that's pretty impressive, actually.
3rd down 10. You figure they've got to throw here. Trip receivers to the wide side, to the far side. Singles receiver to the near side. Rolling to the right side. Longview's got pressure on him. Now he throws the ball back to the middle. Caught. Fumbled the ball now, and East recovers it, but they lost about 5 yards after the catch on the fumble. It's the same play they ran earlier for that their only completion. They threw the ball out there back over the middle, and Johnny, you like to say all the time, that's an awful dangerous pass to throw.
Man, you're not kidding. I mean, especially against a team like Longview with their team speed. He rolled to the right and then threw the ball back into the middle of the field. And
you keep doing that,
yeah.
Somebody's going to pick it off. Weston Waters back to punt on 4th down and 4 from his own 44-yard line. Nelson and DeKalen Taylor back. There's the snap. Oh, now the whistle's blown. They didn't get the play off. They let the play clock run out again, and this time they decided not to use their last time out. So they're going to back them up to their 39, and it'll be 4th down and 9, and they'll try it again.
And it's the 3rd time that they've run the clock down. They took a timeout twice, and that time they just let it run out because they don't want to waste the last timeout. But
now Longview calls a timeout. There's 2 tenths of a second. Maybe they want they want him to kick before the win, and now they let the clock run, and now they start the clock. Longview called a timeout, but now the referee told them wind the clock, and it's run out. I still think they're gonna run another play before they switch ends. No, they're not. Okay. I don't know. They signaled timeout, Longview, and then they ran the clock anyway. So, and now they're coming back out on the field. We'll be back on 106.5 Jack FM after this 30-second timeout.
I can't wait to go back to school. I know, sounds nuts, but Mom and Dad said we're getting internet from Cable Link's broadband for back to school. We'll have downloads way faster than we do now. So even with all our gadgets online, Dad's laptop, Mom's smartphone, my sister's tablet, I'll have all the speed I need, for reports and stuff. Plus, Mom says the local customer support makes it a great value. Get a great deal on internet for back to school.
The back to school special with Cable Link's broadband has speeds of up to 50 megs download for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and free standard installation. Call Longview Kilgore Cable TV at 800-903-0508 or chat online at cablelinks.com today. Hurry, this offer runs out when the recess bell rings. Get reliable and fast Cable Links broadband today for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and get free standard installation just in time for back to school. Contract is required. Some restrictions and conditions may apply. Offer expires without notice.
Back to play, everyone. Well, they did call, Longview did have the timeout, so they made Wylie East come out and punt from where they had been. And they kick it straight up in the air, and it's about a maybe 25-yard punt. Longview is going to take over now on their own 38, but now they're going to switch in, so we're going to take another timeout. We'll be back on 106.5. We can't keep up with what the officials are doing. 106.5, we'll be back in 30 seconds.
In today's low interest rate environment, it's exciting to find a credit union paying over 1% without committing for at least 4 or 5 years. Telco Plus Credit Union is currently offering a 41-month promotional time deposit, yielding over 1.1% from $1,000 to $100,000 in deposits. 1 certificate per member. Contact Telco Plus Credit Union for complete details. Significant penalty for early withdrawal. Visit telcoplus.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
You're listening to Longview Lobo football on Jack FM. The second quarter is brought to you by Longview Kilgore Cable. Now with broadband speeds up to 250 megs. Find them at longviewcabletv.com for details on special offers starting at $19.95 per month. Now go Lobos!
Allen takes the snap and throws one out in the flat to Jamison Derensburg. He catches it and gets up to the 49-yard line for a first down. We just now have finally started the second quarter.
I think that may be his first reception of this year.
I think so. He's been a blocker as a second tight end most of the year. Longview back in under center and in single back. Now they're going back to throw. Allen is scrambling off to the far side, looking upfield, trying to run, and he's hit behind the line for a sack for a loss of a couple of yards. He couldn't find anybody open.
Yeah, that was pretty good defense, too, by Wylie East. He ends up, almost gets to the line of scrimmage, not quite.
Be second down, and we'll call it 11. Just into the second quarter. Longview leads 14-0. Got the ball at their own 48-yard line. Single back, Allen under center, wing to the near side, one receiver each side. Now Hale comes in motion. Handoff again. This time he cuts up for a gain of about 3. That's the second time they run that same kind of play with Hale coming in motion on a jet sweep. This time they had a little better defense on it. And Longview only got 3, and now it's going to bring up third down and 8. Lewis, two backs split. They're in the gun this time. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Allen rolls out. He throws out to the outside, and it's caught, but I think he's out of bounds. It's going to be short of the first down, and it's going to be 4th down and about 2. And I'm going to say Longview's probably going to go for it. I don't see them punting here. Well, now we're running heavy formation. They're sending 2 more tight ends in. They're going to go for it. It's going to be 4th down and 2 from the 43-yard line of Wylie East. I formation, Isaiah Harris the fullback, Jarrett Lewis the tailback. Snap, handoff to Lewis. He's hit. He's broken through. He's got the first down and a couple more yards to go with that. Inside the 40 to about the 39, and Longview will have it 1st and 10 from there. They just ran power.
Yeah, they just turned around and ran a dive play. Longview's offensive line moved them out. Nice first down for the Lobos.
J.T. Wright and Jalen Hale both back in now. One back in the backfield, and Jordan Allen's in the gun again. Wing on this side. I think that's to Kalen Taylor. Rolling out to the left now, then throwing deep. Taylor's open. He's caught it, but it was a diving catch, so he didn't get anything after the catch. Takes it down to about the 16-yard line. Longview's going to have 1st down and 10 from there. Nice throw. Taylor was wide open. He was in the slot, and J.T. Wright cleared out, and Taylor went out in the flat. Nobody there. Now Hale and J.T. Wright go to the far side, back in the eye. Lewis is the tailback. Handoff up the middle. Cuts back. He's going to score. He got 10-5 touchdown.
Wow. I mean,
I don't think he was touched.
He wasn't touched. It's just this dive play off the right tackle, and he just goes. I mean, not much effort that time by.
Well, he does.
Wylie
He's got that vision. He can see. He runs with his head up, and he can see the hole and see where the empty space is, and he planted his foot, took one step, and he was gone. There was nobody going to get him. Fields with the extra point, up and good. 21-0 Longview. 9:14 left, 2nd quarter. Back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
Okay, let's move on to the artery. Perfect. What's next?
A Band-Aid?
Thanks, Andy. You always know just what my heart needs.
The best heart care makes you feel at home.
You look ready for some good news.
That's why at Christus, you always know your heart's in the right place and the right hands. To learn more, visit christushealth.org/myheart.
Longview, Jarrett Lewis with the score. Longview leads 21-0, 9:14 left, 2nd quarter. Johnny?
Well, that's another good drive for Longview. 5 plays, 52 yards, and then the touchdown as Lewis has continued to play great football for the last, 3 weeks, and he gets the 15-yard run. It's 21 to nothing for Longview.
Fields will kick off again. Let's see if they kick deep again. Trip return men back deep. There's a kick. This one will be returned right up the middle. Now he cuts to his left, and Longview's got him at the 11, 12-yard line. We'll call it the 12. Once again, he tries to go laterally, and you're just not going to outrun Longview's, their secondary, their linebackers, or their kick coverage team when you go lateral.
I mean, really, he starts lateral, and then he gives ground as he goes to the left. I mean, you just can't – you've got to recognize who you're playing sometimes, and that's not going to work.
And, again, you can fair catch, or you can just let it hit. That one is good. It's on the 2-yard line. You let it hit, it's in the end zone, and you're going to get it at the 25, and now they're at the 13. I don't understand. 2 receivers there near side. One goes in motion, handoff up the middle. He's got a couple of yards this time, and Longview's hit him about the 15. We'll call it 2 yards. 2nd and 8. That's Brandon Nurse again on that carry. He's been their workhorse.
Yeah, basically he's gotten every carry.
Now 3 receivers near side. One-on-one coverage far side.
Nurse has 7 carries for 33 yards.
Yeah, he's all their offense. There's the snap. Rolling to the right side, pressure coming. Longview's got him trapped. Now he throws it away, throws it deep, and it's intercepted again. This is Chase Smith. He's down. He intercepted it about the 40, got down inside the 30 to about the 25 before he got run out of bounds. Longview's going to set up shop at the Wylie East 25-yard line or 24-yard line. I mean, just wide.
That's such a bad throw. He's rolling to his right, throws back to the middle of the field, and Chase Smith just steps in front and makes the interception.
I mean, that's an easy pick for Chase Smith.
What's his 3rd and 2 weeks?
Yeah.
But your quarterback can't make that throw.
That was Hubbard again. That's not Washington. Washington, they put out at receiver. He's also their leading receiver. He's their leading rusher, and he's their leading passer. So they put him at receiver, and Hubbard's been struggling. There's a handoff to, that's not Jarrett Lewis. Is that Tatum?
Tatum Taylor. That's his first carry.
Is that Taylor Tatum back in? Good to see him back. He may be wondering, maybe I need to get back out there before, while I still can still have a shot at getting my job back. Single back. Hale goes in motion, fakes a handoff up there. They give it to Taylor, and nothing there. He's going to lose a yard. I asked Coach King a couple of weeks ago, after one of those performances by Jarrett Lewis, I said, ask Tatum if he ever heard of Wally Pipp. The first baseman for the New York Yankees in the 1920s. He missed a game one day, and a skinny kid named Lou Gehrig came in for him and played, I think it was 2,158 straight games after that. Pipp never got his job back. Handoff to the left side, out of room. Taylor breaks out, gets down. Did he score? Yes, he did. Thought they were going to mark him at the 1, but they did give him the touchdown. Nice to see those moves by Tatum again.
Yep.
Longview leads 27-0 with the extra point to come. Tatum saw daylight to the outside, went straight up the middle, saw daylight, broke it out there, and was gone. There is not much speed in the secondary for Wylie East. Snaps back, ball's down, kicks up, and it's good. 28-0 Longview, 6:37 to go, second quarter, back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
GZ's Asian Bistro and Sushi Bar in Longview has once again been voted the best of East Texas. GZ's has the best sushi, GZ's serves the best Asian food, and GZ's mixes the best cocktail in East Texas. The attentive staff at GZ's strive to make your next dining experience memorable. It's not too early to book GZ's for your holiday party, company get-together, or special event. GZ's is the best at that, too. Call them at 247-8000, 247-8000. GZ's Asian Bistro and Sushi Bar in the Village on Jetson Road, Longview. The best.
Welcome back, everyone. 28-0 Longview. Fields to kick off again. Longview's just had their way so far.
Yeah, 3 play, 25 yards. That kind of got set up on the kickoff return where they just went lateral, and Longview started with great field position, the ball on the 25, and then 3 plays there in the end zone, and The good thing about that is Taylor Tatum is back, and he got 2 carries in that drive, and one of them was the 20-yard touchdown run. Extra point converted, 28-0 Longview, 6:37 to play in the half.
Fields kicks it deep. They're caught at the 8. Here they come back. This time they got a little bit of room up across the 25 to the 27, where Longview makes the tackle there. I think that was Kate. Yeah, it's not Caden Brooks with the tackle there. First and 10 at the 20, we'll call it the 27. He's still in the gun. Now Terrell Washington is back at quarterback. I guess that they decided that wasn't going to work with him at receiver. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Now motion to the far side, handoff up the middle, a little bit of room. You're going to have about 5 or 6.
Yeah, just right over the right tackle, and that's a nice gain.
Brandon Nurse with another carry. 2nd down and 6. Longview's in all green, white numbers, yellow trim. Wylie East in all white with navy blue trim. Now they're getting the play again. Now the snap's back. Handoff. Now it's a keep. Quarterback run straight up the middle, and he's got a 1st down and more. All the way up to the 44-yard line there. That's about a 15-yard gain, I think, from where it was. Omarion Wallace with another stop. His name's been called a lot so far tonight for Longview. Snap back, handoff to the far side, sweep play. It's Brandon Nurse again. He's got a gain of about 6. Up across midfield to the Longview 49. 2nd down and 4. Bragg's on the tackle. Epps goes in now on the defensive line. There's a throw outside caught and out of bounds at the Longview 40 and another 1st down.
I think this is really a pretty important drive for them. If they could counter the score for Longview, if they could pick up a score here. They've been moving the ball a little bit.
Yeah, they do seem to have a little bit of life in them right now. Pass was caught by Colby Atkins, his first catch. Now he comes back in motion near side, handoff up the middle. Nurse again. He's going to have about 3 this time, down to the 37. And Boone, good to have him back. He makes the tackle. Longview has played a lot of people on defense the last few weeks. Some of them injuries, and some of them they just are running rotations. But there are a lot of kids getting experience, and that'll pay off later down the road. Motion near side. Snap back, throws out in the flat. It's caught, and it's hit. Ball's loose. I think it went out of bounds. No, Longview's got, they did say Longview's got it. That was a nice hit over there. Omarion Wallace, we're calling his name again. He recovered the fumble. See who made the hit. Oh, that was Willie Nelson on the hit to knock the ball loose. They're going to quit throwing over in his area pretty soon, one of these days. Longview's got the ball at their own 41. 3:50 to go before half. One back. Hale goes in motion to the far side. Fake the handoff, play action. They're throwing deep. They're looking for Hamilton. He's caught it at the 23.
Well, they had two men covering him, and he was able to jump up and bring the ball down. That's a nice catch. It's his second reception of the night.
That's a 37-yard completion there. Takes the ball down to the 22, and Longview's got 1st and 10 there. 3:29 to go, clock running. Lewis is back in the backfield, single back now. Allen under center. Quick throw out to the flat. Oh, it's a little bit overthrown. Hale couldn't quite bring that one in. Just overthrown. Decent coverage that time. They were double covering Hale. 2nd and 10. Now Isaiah Harris goes in. Lewis comes out. Harris will be the single back. In the gun this time. 2 receivers near side. Handoff up the middle to Harris. He's only going to get a yard. That's going to be 3rd down and about 9. They just ran the belly play. And nothing there. Let's see what Longview does here on 3rd down. Lewis is going back in. Harris is coming out. No, Harris stays in. Darrensburg's coming out. One of the tight ends is coming out. Harris and Lewis both in the backfield in the gun. Allen with the snap, fakes the handoff. Now he's throwing deep. There's Jalen Hale caught, touchdown.
He was over here on this sideline by himself, and he ran a little post and took it back out, and it was a good throw, good catch, touchdown for Longview.
And he had double coverage, and he beat both of them. They call it a post corner. Yeah, actually, there was 3 defensive guys over there. He beat all 3 of them. Snap down, Fields kick. It's good. 35-0, 2:24 left. 2nd quarter. Back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
Trust, loyalty, actions. Strong words that have great meaning when looking for the right insurance agency. Gans & Smith is the oldest and largest independently owned insurance agency in Longview. Local and experienced, representing many fine companies like Germania Insurance. Trust is earned when actions meet words. Gans & Smith will earn your trust. Their office is at 1109 Judson Road or on the web at gans-smith.com. Gans & Smith Insurance. Find them on Facebook and go Lobos.
Wait a minute, time out. Whoa, time out. This timeout is brought to you by Gans & Smith Insurance.
What's up? This is Riley. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the Applewood bacon. It's savory, and then it's also kind of sweet. And I think the combination of bacon with chicken and Colby Jack cheese, it just really knocks it out of the park.
Hey, I'm Tanea. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the chicken. It's so juicy. It's grilled to perfection. I'm going to devour this sandwich.
Order the Grilled Chicken Club sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Here comes Fields' kick. Going to go deep into the end zone, and this time they're going to down it and take it at the 25. I think maybe finally they listened to me. So we've only kicked off 6 times already, so took 6 tries, but this time they listened. They're going to take it at the 25, which will be the best field position I think they've had to start. 2:24 left.
4-play drive on Longview's last possession. It covered 59 yards, and the touchdown, a 21-yard Allen to Hale pass play. Longview as you mentioned, up 35-0, and Jordan Allen has completed 8 of 9 passes and thrown a touchdown to Hale.
There's a handoff right up the middle. Nothing there again. I think that's Brandon Nurse again. It is, and no gain. We've said that a few times too. 2nd and 10. Clock is running just almost under 2 minutes now. It will be by the time they snap it. 20 seconds. They're using a lot of play clock. Yeah, they're just taking their time. They're not even signaling now. Now they're ready. In the gun, snap back, quarterback run to the right side, and he's going to lose 3. They better be careful or Longview will call a timeout, and they just did.
Man, Rubley just wasn't fooled by that play and ended up throwing him for a big loss.
Longview's called a timeout. Let's just keep it here. And with a minute and 36 left in the half, it's going to be 3rd down and long, and Longview took their 2nd timeout here. Johnny, Longview's really been playing well, especially on defense. Wylie East has just had trouble getting anything going.
They have looked really great tonight.
And there's just so many of them. I mean, I said a while ago, I think they've played probably about 20 guys already just on defense. And then we're seeing a lot of substitutions on offense also. At running backs, receivers, tight ends. The only thing that so far has been constant, I think the offensive line has stayed intact. And they probably need some work together because every week we've had to patch up the offensive line just to have 5 guys out there. All right, back to play. 3rd down and about 13. See if they try to throw the ball or if they they are going to try to throw. He's back scrambling. Longview's chased him out of the pocket. Now he's going to try to run. He's going to be knocked out of bounds, and that may be a horse collar tackle. It is. It's going to get 15, add 15 to that.
That's one you shouldn't do there. There was no doubt. He was going to run him out of bounds anyway, but then he grabs him on the way and then slings him.
Oh, they called late hit. They didn't call horse collar, which is what it was, but either way, it's a 15-yard penalty. That's going to take it up near midfield. So now if you're Wylie East, you might decide, hey, let's keep throwing and see if we can put points on the board. But they better go figure out where Willie Nelson is lined up because you don't want to keep throwing at him. Although Jaden Simmons has also played well on the other side. 1:25 left. Washington, the quarterback. Nurse is the single back. Snaps back, handoff up the middle. He cuts to his left. He's got some room. He's going to get out of bounds after about an 8-yard gain down to the Longview 42. 2nd and 2 there. Willie Nelson makes the stop. Jesse Fairchild comes back in on defense. Second and 2. Now they're checking again with the sideline for the play call. Under 10 on the play clock. Snap back. Fakes the handoff. Quarterback runs up the middle now. He's got a 1st down to the Longview 35. Clock stops while they set the change. 1:10 left. Now it's running again.
7-yard pickup.
Snap back. Washington rolling left. He's hit again, and this time he's sacked. And I don't think that they might have one timeout left. They may have used them all. Clock's still running. 45 seconds now. 2nd down and long. Zarius Shepard on that sack. So many sophomores playing on defense for Longview. Shepherd's another one of those. Clock's still running. 25 now. 12 on the play clock.
Might be their last play here.
See if they throw. Oh, they're going to run it right up the middle, and he's not going to get a thing. That's going to do it. 35-0. We're going to halftime. Back on 106.5 Jack FM after this 3-minute timeout.
You can buy flooring just about anywhere. So why deal with the folks at Johnny's Carpet One and Johnny's Flooring Outlet? They combine the buying power of a national cooperative for top quality and great value, along with the personal service of being locally owned. A huge inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl planks, custom tile showers, along with professional installation. Servicing East Texas for 30 years and voted best of East Texas. Johnny's Carpet One, 1800 North Eastman Road, and Johnny's Flooring Outlet, 100 King Street, both in Longview.
The law firm of Sorey and Gilliland understands that one of the hardest decisions to make is whether or not to hire a lawyer, especially after an accident when you're dealing with insurance and health issues. Sorey and Gilliland will be providing you with a free consultation, and they will be accessible to you when you need them, even on the weekends. They will listen and help you all the way through your trial. Certified by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization in Personal Injury Trial Law. Sorey and Gilliland, LLC, 903-212-2822.
For family adventures and family fun, Hayes RV Center is something for everyone. Taking care of you over the years at Hayes RV, the difference is clear. Great selection, best price you'll ever see. We got it all at Hayes RV. It's all about family, it's all about fun. Hayes RV Center has something for everyone.
If your loan isn't with Eastman Credit Union, you're missing out. Come to us for your next auto or RV loan. We'll do our best to find the loan that fits your budget and lifestyle. When you're ready for your loan, you can apply online, in a branch, or give us a call. Sign your documents from anywhere. We'll send the money when you're ready. Get 3 months with no payments, a great rate, and earn extraordinary dividends. ECU makes it convenient, and you leave happy.
Visit ECU for your next auto loan. It's what we do. Eastman Credit Union.
I can't wait to go back to school. I know, sounds nuts, but Mom and Dad said we're getting internet from Cable Link's broadband for back to school. We'll have downloads way faster than we do now. So even with all our gadgets online, Dad's laptop, Mom's smartphone, my sister's tablet, I'll have all the speed I need, you know, for reports and stuff. Plus, Mom says the local customer support makes it a great value. Get a great deal on internet for back to school.
The Back to School special with Cable Link's broadband has speeds of up to 50 megs download for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and free standard installation. Call Longview Kilgore Cable TV at 800-903-0508 or chat online at cablelinks.com today. Hurry, this offer runs out when the recess bell rings. Get reliable and fast Cable Link's broadband today for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and get free standard installation just in time for back to school. Contract is required. Some restrictions and conditions may apply. Offer expires without notice.
Come see for yourself why more East Texans buy at Peters than any other dealer. Experience fun and freedom with the Jeep line at Peters. These legendary vehicles are built with you in mind, with the options you want. The latest models are arriving now, so pick your next new Jeep from the largest inventory in East Texas with nationwide delivery, or reserve your new Jeep today. Peters Jeep in Longview.
GZ's Asian Bistro and Sushi Bar in Longview has once again been voted the best of East Texas. GZ's has the best sushi. GZ's serves the best Asian food, and GZ's mixes the best cocktail in East Texas. The attentive staff at GZ's strive to make your next dining experience memorable. It's not too early to book GZ's for your holiday party, company get-together, or special event. GZ's is the best at that, too. Call them at 247-8000, 247-8000. GZ's Asian Bistro and Sushi Bar in the Village on Jetson Road, Longview. The best.
In today's low interest rate environment, it's exciting to find a credit union paying over 1% without committing for at least 4 or 5 years. Telco Plus Credit Union is currently offering a 41-month promotional time deposit, yielding over 1.1% from $1,000 to $100,000 in deposits. One certificate per member. Contact Telco Plus Credit Union for complete details. Significant penalty for early withdrawal. Visit telcoplus.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
At McDaniel's Quality Body Works, we pride ourselves in quality, collision repair, and friendly service. McDaniel's is at the forefront of today's complex vehicles by being certified by General Motors, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Nissan, Honda, Infiniti, Kia, and Hyundai. These certifications require intensive I-CAR training along with an investment in new equipment and technology. When you need peace of mind for collision repair, call McDaniel's Quality Body Works in Longview, Kilgore, or Gilmer.
All the way back to the beginning when God created football. Football!
Let's go! Welcome to the Eastman Credit Union Halftime Show, presented by 106.5 Jack FM.
Welcome back, everyone. Halftime here at Lobo Stadium. Longview leads 35-0.
It's been all Longview in the first half, both offensively and defensively. Wylie East took the opening kickoff, and they moved it out to about midfield when Willie Nelson picked off and got the interception, returned it 55 yards for the score, and Longview was up 7-0 to start with 7:07 to play in the first. Wylie's next possession, they couldn't move the ball. They punted back to Longview, and Longview had a 6-play, 46-yard drive. The touchdown this time was a 1-yard run by Jordan Allen. Extra point was converted, and so it was 3:10 to go in the first period, and Longview was up 14-0, and that's the way we went to the second quarter. First possession for Longview in the second quarter. They have a 5-play, 52-yard drive. The score on that one was a 15-yard run by Lewis. Put Longview up 21-0 with 9:14 to play in the first half. Lewis has been outstanding. I mean, he has played so great as started out in the backup role. He's been fantastic for Longview.
Going to be a great 1-2 punch for Longview at tailback the rest of the season.
Next possession, Chase Smith gets the interception. I think that's his third in 2 weeks. Longview gets the ball. They have a 3-play drive that covers 25 yards. And Taylor Tatum, who got action after, I guess he missed, 2 or 3 games? 2 games. And he gets the 20-yard run. Longview up at that point 28-0 with 6:37 to play in the half. While he gets the ball back, they move it a little bit. That Longview gets it back as they turn the ball back to Lobos, and they have a 4-play, 59-yard drive. The touchdown was a 21-yard Allen to Hale pass play. Put Longview up 35-0 with 2:24 to play in the first half, and that's the way the first half ended, with the Lobos up 35-0. Longview has dominated the stats. Jarrett Lewis has 5 carries for 46 yards and 2 touchdowns. Hale has 3 carries, one of them for a touchdown. It was 21 yards, so he got the other running score. And Jordan Allen has really had a nice first half. He's completed 7 of 9 passes. He's thrown a touchdown pass to Jalen Hale. He spread the receptions around. Hale has 2. Hamilton has 2. Kalen Taylor has 2. And Darrington also had got his first catch of the year. Wylie East is a struggle offensively. Nurse does have 58 yards, but it's taken him 14 carries to get that. Nobody else has more than 5 yards. Washington's completed 6 of 9 passes. He spread those around. Nurse, Atkins, and Chris Jackson with 2 each. But they can't mount any offense. Longview's defense has been outstanding. I think you touched on one thing, too. Longview's playing so many people that everybody's fresh all the time, and you can see that, especially as the half went on. Wylie East looked tired and Longview looked fresh.
And so many of those kids are sophomores. It's just unbelievable the number of sophomores we got that are not, they're not playing, but they're contributing and they're all learning. And you just can't imagine what this team will be like in a couple more years when they're back. You know, you mentioned Wylie East offense. They had a really good drive going the first drive. Yeah. They moved the ball about 50 yards, and then all of a sudden, in one play, it was gone, and Longview's leading 7-0 when Willie Nelson intercepts the pass and runs it back.
And that's one that a play that shouldn't have been made by the offense. They're on the left hash. They got Willie Nelson, who probably arguably is the best athlete out on either team. Now, I'm not saying he is, but he's close. And they run a little turn in on him, and he just baits him, steps in front, and he goes 55 yards, and boom, Longview's on the roll. Yeah, that's right.
All right, 35-0. Wylie East band is still working on their halftime performance. I'm kind of looking forward to listening to this because they've got all these I don't know what you call them, but they look like an orchestra down here. So I'm going to listen to them. We'll be back. We're going to turn it back over to Matt, and he's got Harlan and Bob's halftime show. So we'll be back on 106.5 Jack FM after this 3-minute timeout.
Home means a lot to me. That's why I love helping members find the right mortgage.
At Eastman Credit Union, we have 100% no down payment financing options and one that includes money for updates. That's hard to find. ECU's construction loans allow you to lock in your rate and enjoy one loan with one closing. Whatever you choose, we handle everything locally from start to finish. You look for the perfect home, we take care of the rest.
Home loans, it's what we do. Eastman Credit Union.
See for yourself why more East Texans buy at Peters than any other dealer. The Ram truck lineup at Peters is designed with work in mind so you can go further and experience more. Find the Ram truck that's right for you with the options you want. The latest models are arriving now, so pick your next new Ram truck from the largest inventory in East Texas or reserve your new truck today. Peters Ram in Longview.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like the course keeps changing right before your eyes. Whoa! And in order to maneuver it, you need an expert by your side. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the tech solutions you need to help you get out in front and stay ahead of the game. Whew. For advice on solutions like XPS 13 laptops powered by Intel Evo platform, call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL.
Many of our East Texas friends and neighbors have questions about the care of their loved ones in nursing homes. They just don't know who to ask. If you have a loved one who has been hurt or has an unexplained injury while living in a nursing home, please call the law offices of Sorey and Gilliland. They will discuss your options without any cost to you. As a community, it's important to look out for our elderly population and protect them. Sorey and Gilliland. Call 903-212-2822. That's 212-2822. Sophie's Car Wash, a longtime sponsor of Longview Lobo football. Now with their third location in Lakeport, plus the original on Highway 80 and their self-serve location on Wall Street in Longview. For savings and convenience, get a monthly pass good at the Highway 80 location or in Lakeport.
Sophie's is a place to be.
Once again, Sophie's Car Wash is proud to support Longview Lobo football. Go Lobos!
I can't wait to go back to school. I know, sounds nuts, but Mom and Dad said we're getting internet from Cable Link's broadband for back to school. We'll have downloads way faster than we do now. So even with all our gadgets online, Dad's laptop, Mom's smartphone, my sister's tablet, I'll have all the speed I need, you know, for reports and stuff. Plus, Mom says the local customer support makes it a great value. Get a great deal on internet for back to school.
The Back to School special with Cable Link's broadband has speeds of up to 50 megs download for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and free standard installation. Call Longview Kilgore Cable TV at 800-903-0508 or chat online at cablelinks.com today. Hurry, this offer runs out when the recess bell rings. Get reliable and fast Cable Link's broadband today for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and get free standard installation just in time for back to school. Contract is required. Some restrictions and conditions Conditions may apply. Offer expires without notice.
Trust, loyalty, actions. Strong words that have great meaning when looking for the right insurance agency. Gans & Smith is the oldest and largest independently owned insurance agency in Longview. Local and experienced, representing many fine companies like Germania Insurance. Trust is earned when actions meet words. Gans & Smith will earn your trust. Their office is at 1109 Judson Road or on the web at gans-smith.com. Gans & Smith Insurance. Find them on Facebook and go Lobos.
Okay, let's move on to the artery. Perfect. What's next?
A Band-Aid?
Thanks, Andy. You always know just what my heart needs.
The best heart care makes you feel at home.
You look ready for some good news.
That's why at Christus, you always know your heart's in the right place and the right hands. To learn more, visit christushealth.org/myheart.
Arlen, the sports guy, and Pigskin Bob back on the Eastman Credit Union halftime show here for the Longview Lobo Wylie East game. We are working hard over on the Friday night scoreboard show. That's on 104.1 The Ranch and Kicks 105.7. So after this Lobo victory tonight, join us. We'll catch you up on all the scores around East Texas, and we'll have a little fun to get your ride home a little easier.
Well, we're going to do our very best.
We're going to try.
We try.
Now, Bob, there's a bunch of games tonight, a lot of district matchups going on tonight. Let's run some of the games you're tracking.
Okay, Tyler Legacy, East Texas only 6A football team. And, of course, a lot of people are big fans. They're traveling to Dallas to take on Skyline this evening.
A lot of people aren't big fans. Right?
Well,
I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
As it happens. A lot of people do not like Lufkin and are pushing for a New Caney win tonight as Lufkin travels to New Caney.
Come on, New Caney.
All right, here's a good matchup. Pine Tree travels to Nacogdoches to take on the Dragons. Of course, Pine Tree lost last week to Marshall, and a lot of people had Pine Tree winning that game, so they're looking to get back on their winning ways.
Yeah, Pine Tree needs a bounce-back game tonight. Nacogdoches is better than preseason predicted.
Jacksonville's at Marshall. And Marshall fans like their chances of winning that game at home.
Marshall could be 2-0 in district play.
And I'm telling you what, Hallsville is not going to like what's going to happen to them tonight, as they host Texas High. And Texas High is that good.
We talked about this last night on halftime at our game, Union Grove and Linden Kildare. Hallsville's going to win some games. And it's just not going to be tonight.
Something crazy would have to happen. Of course, bad weather might help them out a little bit.
I don't think it's this week.
I'm trying to put lipstick on that pig. All right, Mount Pleasant hosts White House tonight. You got Pleasant Grove at Carthage. Now, it is Carthage's homecoming, I believe. And Pleasant Grove is not as good as Pleasant Grove was the past couple of years.
Well, they lost a lot of kids last year. They'll be back up. They're a good team, well coached. And you can see all the kids that the coaches that Josh is losing. People are grabbing up his assistant coaches left and right. They'll be back up, but not tonight.
All right, here's a good game tonight. It's going on in Athens as Henderson travels to Athens.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really good game.
I just don't know about America's High School, the Henderson Lions. They've been up, they've been down, they've looked great. They've had some not so good performances. And Athens, playing good football, that's a great game.
Yeah, I mean, we will learn a lot tonight about that. And then sometimes it's Maybank's night. We're going to see if that happens when they take on Palestine in Palestine.
Probably a playoff game.
All right, one of the better games tonight is happening in Lindale. And, of course, Lindale, we've been calling as a great night every night as far as a football game. Chapel Hill comes to town.
Yeah, that's probably the best matchup in the state. Kilgore's going to have something to say about this, but that right there, you got to win that if you want to get the gold football for the district championship. And then you got to worry about Kilgore. But right now, you got this tonight, or you probably don't have a chance.
Band travels to Liberty Ilo. Commerce is at Mount Vernon. New Boston at Gladewater. Atlanta travels to Sabine. Atlanta, I just don't know what's going on over there. I mean, they've really, really struggled so far this year. Sabine should be the favorite to win that football game.
Well, yeah, and then you take Sabine and Atlanta and Jefferson and White Oak. Those are the four teams in that district where there's probably only two chairs left when the music stops, with Tatum and Gladewater at the top of the district. White Oak winning last week over Atlanta. Atlanta's got to win that game tonight to be in the conversation. And then let's talk about White Oak Jefferson.
That was next on my list. White Oak Jefferson's a playoff game tonight.
It really could be. If you win that game, you're feeling good about especially White Oak. Mm-hmm. They would have wins over Atlanta and Jefferson. But if Jefferson beats the Roughnecks tonight,
they're looking good for a playoff spot.
And I'm thinking this is a coin toss.
Yeah.
I don't think any team is overly favored. You know, Jefferson could win, White Oak could win.
Both these teams are used to playing on grass fields. It's going to be a wet, grassy field tonight at Roughneck Stadium. Great game.
All right, you got ARP traveling to Troop. When I say traveling, they're going to just maybe march over there because these kids play each other in their summer ball. It's going to be a fun game going on tonight.
It's like walking in the rain to Ore City, Bob. That's nothing. You could throw a rock from one school to the other. They are a great rivalry.
Harmony at Grand Saline. You've got Harleton traveling to Elysian Fields. Ore City hosts Hugh Springs tonight. Carlisle at Big Sandy, Alto at Grapeland. I mean, even though there's a lot of byes this week, it's going to be a fun night of high school football.
All right, join us after this Longview Lobo victory, and we'll catch you up on all those scores and more. We'll even make some up for you on your way home tonight. That's what we do. On the Friday Night Scoreboard Show on the Ranch and Kicks 105.7. But right now, let's send it back to the Eastman Credit Halftime Show right here on your home for Longview Lobo football. 106.5, The Jack FM.
If your loan isn't with Eastman Credit Union, you're missing out. Come to us for your next auto or RV loan. We'll do our best to find the loan that fits your budget and lifestyle. When you're ready for your loan, you can apply online, in a branch, or give us a call. Sign your documents from anywhere. We'll send the money when you're ready. Get 3 months with no payments, a great rate, and earn extraordinary dividends. ECU makes it convenient, and you leave happy.
Visit ECU for your next auto loan. It's what we do. Eastman Credit Union.
Trust, loyalty, actions. Strong words that have great meaning when looking for the right insurance agency. Gans & Smith is the oldest and largest independently owned insurance agency in Longview. Local and experienced, representing many fine companies like Germania Insurance. Trust is earned when actions meet words. Gans & Smith will earn your trust. Their office is at 1109 Judson Road or on the web at gans-smith.com. Gans & Smith Insurance. Find them on Facebook and go Lobos!
Okay, let's move on to the artery. Perfect. What's next?
A Band-Aid?
Thanks, Andy. You always know just what my heart needs.
The best heart care makes you feel at home.
You look ready for some good news.
That's why at Christus, you always know your heart's in the right place and the right hands. To learn more, visit christushealth.org/myheart.
What's up? This is Riley. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the applewood bacon. It's savory and then it's also kind of sweet. And I think the combination of bacon with chicken and Colby Jack cheese, it just really knocks it out of the park.
Hey, I'm Tanea. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the chicken. It's so juicy. It's grilled to perfection. I'm going to devour this sandwich.
Order the Grilled Chicken Club sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Soapy's Car Wash, a longtime sponsor of Longview Lobo football. Now with their third location in Lakeport, plus the original on Highway 80 and their self-serve location on Wall Street in Longview. For savings and convenience, get a monthly pass good at the Highway 80 location or in Lakeport.
Soapy's is a place to be.
Once again, Soapy's Car Wash is proud to support Longview Lobo football. Go Lobos!
The law firm of Sorey and Gilliland understands that one of the hardest decisions to make is whether or not to hire a lawyer, especially after an accident when you're dealing with insurance and health issues. Sorey and Gilliland will be providing you with a free consultation, and they will be accessible to you when you need them, even on the weekends. They will listen and help you all the way through your trial. Certified by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization in Personal Injury Trial Law. Sorey and Gilliland, LLC, 903-212-2822. Trust, loyalty, actions. Strong words that have great meaning when looking for the right insurance agency. Gans & Smith is the oldest and largest independently owned insurance agency in Longview. Local and experienced, representing many fine companies like Germania Insurance. Trust is earned when actions meet words. Gans & Smith will earn your trust. Their office is at 1109 Judson Road or on the web at gans-smith.com. Gans & Smith Insurance. Find them on Facebook and go Lobos!
I can't wait to go back to school. I know, sounds nuts, but Mom and Dad said we're getting internet from Cable Link's broadband for back to school. We'll have downloads way faster than we do now. So even with all our gadgets online, Dad's laptop, Mom's smartphone, my sister's tablet, I'll have all the speed I need, you know, for reports and stuff. Plus, Mom says the local customer support makes it a great value. Get a great deal on internet for back to school.
The back-to-school special with Cable Links broadband has speeds of up to 50 megs download for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and free standard installation. Call Longview Kilgore Cable TV at 800-903-0508 or chat online at cablelinks.com today. Hurry, this offer runs out when the recess bell rings. Get reliable and fast Cable Links broadband today for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and get free standard installation just in time for back to school. Contract is required. Some restrictions and conditions may apply. Offer expires without notice.
This is football.
This has been the Eastman Credit Union Halftime Show, presented by 106.5 Jack FM.
Home means a lot to me. That's why I love helping members find the right mortgage.
At Eastman Credit Union, we have 100% no down payment financing options and one that includes money for updates. That's hard to find. ECU's construction loans allow you to lock in your rate and enjoy one loan with one closing. Whatever you choose, we handle everything locally from start to finish. You look for the perfect home, we take care of the rest.
Home loans. It's what we do. Eastman Credit Union.
There's never any FOMO with the iHeartRadio app. You won't ever have to miss out on your favorite shows and contests with this radio station again. Radio 24/7, 365. We're here when you want us. Stay connected and listen anywhere when you download the free iHeartRadio app.
You can buy flooring just about anywhere. So why deal with the folks at Johnny's Carpet One and Johnny's Flooring Outlet? They combine the buying power of a national cooperative for top quality and great value, along with the personal service of being locally owned. A huge inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl planks, custom tile showers, along with professional installation, servicing East Texas for 30 years and voted best of East Texas. Johnny's Carpet One, 1800 North Eastman Road, and Johnny's Flooring Outlet, 100 King Street, both in Longview.
In today's low interest rate environment, it's exciting to find a credit union paying over 1% without committing for at least 4 or 5 years. Telco Plus Credit Union is currently offering a 41-month promotional time deposit, yielding over 1.1% from $1,000 to $100,000 in deposits. One certificate per member. Contact Telco Plus Credit Union for complete details. Significant penalty for early withdrawal. Visit telcoplus.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back, everyone. 2.5 minutes till the second half kickoff. Longview leads 35-0, and Longview will get the ball to start the second half. Okay, Johnny, what about the second half? What do you think we'll see that we haven't already?
Well, Longview has totally dominated the first half, offensively and defensively. I really think Wylie East has got to change some of their tactics. I think because some of the plays that they're trying to run against Longview they've just got a lot of talent. They got a lot of speed on defense, and some of the stuff that they're doing. For instance, the pass where Willie Nelson intercepted it, they're on the left side, and they throw it all the way across the field on a little turn in. He's too good a player to do that. He just gives him too much time. So I think they might try to change their game plan a little bit. I don't think their expectation they could win, but what they'd like to do is, just play better in the second half, and maybe that helps them later on down the road for Longview. I think they need to keep just doing exactly what they're doing, playing a lot of people. When you can play a lot of people, you keep people fresh. And, you see it like in the NFL. They run lots and lots of people in because they want their best players not to be worn out at the end. And, the reality is next week is probably going to decide who the district champion is. Highland Park and Longview undoubtedly are the two best teams in the district. Now, things can happen, but this is a good tune-up for Longview, and I'm looking forward to next week already.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to the second half because I think we may see some names that we haven't called much. There can't be that many left that we haven't already called their name, because especially on defense, because they've played so many guys. But I think on offense we may see some more. And it's, Taylor Tatum comes back in and has a couple of carries and gets a long touchdown run. It doesn't look like he's missed a beat. And Jordan Allen has played great at quarterback, made some good throws, and has run the offense very well. And East just can't cover all of our receivers. I just don't think they have the team speed, and we've had guys open all night.
Well, I mean, they can't. I mean, they just don't have the same kind of talent that Longview's receivers have. And, when we need to, we can go to the pass play. And so far tonight, most of the time when we've thrown it, they've been open. It's just a tough deal when you're outmanned what you do offensively or defensively to try to stop the other team. We're looking at part of the replay there, and there's 5 Lobos in on the tackle.
and what a lot of these teams have not seen is a defense that has this kind of speed that can keep up with your fastest guy. Your fastest guy is not as fast as we got 3 or 4 guys faster than him, and they're playing positions like linebacker.
And I tell you, I want to give plaudits to the defensive line, Mike, because they have been really impressive, not just tonight but all season. And once we got by that Denton Ryan game, it's like every week we've gotten better and better, and that's what you got to do in high school football if you plan to go far in the playoffs. You got to improve as the year goes on, and this Longview team is doing it.
And I think the coaches have done an excellent job bringing them along, and they've been great on their schemes. Especially, the defensive scheme has been great every week, and the offense seems to be getting better. Even when you change out your offensive line every week, because some people get hurt, some people get better and come back. But we have not had the same offensive line 2 games in a row the whole year, and yet they're all still playing better. So that's a good thing for Longview.
It's extremely difficult to lose your offensive lineman and have people play out of position. I mean, it's a difficult position.
I think we've had 3 centers.
I think we have 2.
And, that's just, not only the blocking part, but they are the ones that call the protection for pass plays. You've got to get the snaps back, because we've seen teams where we had a lot of bad snaps, and that can kill drives, and it can cost you turnovers that can lose games. So, how important that is, and they've been able to make it work all along. Okay, we got a couple of minutes left. Longview's band is about to form the Rockin' L, and that means their performance will be over shortly. We're going to go back to the station. We'll be back on 106.5 after this 2-minute timeout.
I can't wait to go back to school. I know, sounds nuts, but Mom and Dad said we're getting internet from Cable Link's broadband for back to school. We'll have downloads way faster than we do now. So even with all our gadgets online, Dad's laptop, Mom's smartphone, my sister's tablet, I'll have all the speed I need, for reports and stuff. Plus, Mom says the local customer support makes it a great value. Get a great deal on internet for back to school.
The Back to School special with Cable Link's broadband has speeds of up to 50 megs download for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and free standard installation. Call Longview Kilgore Cable TV at 800-903-0508 or chat online at cablelinks.com today. Hurry, this offer runs out when the recess bell rings. Get reliable and fast Cable Link's broadband today for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and get free standard installation just in time for back to school. Contract is required. Some restrictions and conditions may apply. Offer expires without notice.
In today's low interest rate environment, it's exciting to find a credit union paying over 1% without committing for at least 4 or 5 years. Telco Plus Credit Union is currently offering a 41-month promotional time deposit, yielding over 1.1% from $1,000 to $100,000 in deposits. 1 certificate per member. Contact Telco Plus Credit Union for complete details. Significant penalty for early withdrawal. Visit telcoplus.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
McDaniel's Quality Body Works has been serving the Longview area for collision repair since 1933. That is 87 years of company history dedicated to quality workmanship and friendly service. In these difficult times, McDaniel's is doing everything possible to serve our customers in a safe and clean environment. Please feel free to contact us in Longview, Kilgore, or our new location in Gilmer, and we'll be happy to assist with any circumstance that you may have. You may also visit us online at McDanielsQualityBodyWorks.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams are back out on the field. Both halftime performances are over, and we're going to get ready with the second half here in just a minute. There's a presentation or two going on down on the field. Johnny Hamilton's got a presentation he's making, and then Longview will be receiving the second half kickoff. And if you're Longview, you just keep doing what you're doing and play good defense, keep the penalties down, keep the turnovers down,
and keep the injuries down.
Yeah, and I didn't want to say that last one because I don't want to.
I don't want you to jinx anybody.
That's right. But Johnny already said it. But
yeah.
I think we'll see a lot of other kids. I think you'll see some of the twos. Maybe not the first or second drive, but I think in the fourth quarter you'll see a lot of new faces on offense. Or you could say on both sides, but we've seen more new faces on defense already than most seasons.
Well, Longview will start the second half. They'll get the football. They're up 35-0. If they were to take this and score, then you really might see some people come in a lot earlier.
Well, we'll see.
Oh boy,
we'll see. Let me put it this way: they better not. Something bad better not happen.
You saying Johnny's already jinxed him?
I'm saying he's trying his best. So. Weston Waters is going to kick it off for Wylie East.
He's going to kick it off from the left hash.
Yeah, that's different. I think they do a lot of crazy things on kickoffs. Longview's got a lot of people up, and I think they're going to kick it onside or at least some kind of pooch kick or something. They're not going to kick deep to Taylor and Hamilton. And there they are. It's a pooch kick. In Longview, two guys run together, but one of them catches it at the 36-yard line, and Longview will take over there.
Well, that's one where you fair catch it, or you should.
Right.
Instead, we had two guys try to catch it, and they kind of bumped into each other, but the ball was caught. No harm done.
The ones are backed out there on offense. Jordan Allen still the quarterback. I see Jalen Hale coming to this side. No, now he goes to the other side. DeKalen Taylor and Amarian Hamilton come both to the near side. Allen in the gun. Hand off right up the middle. Going to get about a 4-yard gain. I think that's Isaiah Harris. I'll be able to tell.
It was.
In just a second. It is. Harris gets about 4 on just the zone read. Bring up 2nd and 6. They're at the 40. At their own 40. Jordan comes and gets the play. No substitutions on offense, so Longview will go with the same lineup. Same two receivers, Taylor and Hamilton to the near side, and Hale to the far side. Allen rolls back. Now he throws a screen back, and it is wide open. It's caught down to the 50, down to the 40. He's broken it. He's got one man to beat, and he gets him out of bounds at the 15. What a play. They set that up.
Victor Bush
at tight end. They hit him out. Everybody rolled right. He stayed over to the far side, threw back to him, and nobody there. He made one guy miss about the 50-yard line and got all the way down to the 15. First down there for Longview. Allen under center this time. One back. That's Jarrett Lewis. Handoff Lewis. He makes a cut. He's in the secondary, and he's down inside the 5. Well, right about at the 5. It should be a first down. Should be first and goal from there. Now they do say first down. Right on the 5-yard line. Let's see if Longview can punch it in. Lewis with a tough run there. He broke a couple of tackles and then had some open field and then ran into the safeties, and they finally brought him down. Allen takes a snap, hands off to Taylor. Jarrett Lewis again. No, that was Taylor Tatum. Right up the middle for the touchdown. I didn't see him come in there.
Yep.
Tatum with a 5-yard touchdown. That's his second touchdown tonight. 41-0 Longview. Fields on to try the extra point. Harris to hold. Snaps down, ball's up. Kick is good. 42-0 Longview. 9:59 to go. Third quarter, back on 106.5 in 30 seconds.
GZ's Asian Bistro and Sushi Bar in Longview has once again been voted the best of East Texas. GZ's has the best sushi. GZ's serves the best Asian food, and GZ's mixes the best cocktail in East Texas. The attentive staff at GZ's strive to make your next dining experience memorable. It's not too early to book GZ's for your holiday party, company get-together, or special event. GZ's is the best at that, too. Call them at 247-8000, 247-8000. GZ's Asian Bistro and Sushi Bar in the Village on Jetson Road, Longview. The best.
Welcome back, everyone. 42-0 Longview. Tatum on a 5-yard touchdown run there. Now Longview's going to kick it off, and East will have it for the first time this half. Nice drive by Longview to start this third quarter.
It was a great one. It was 4 plays, 64 yards, and Tatum with the 5-yard run for the score.
Trip receivers deep again for Wylie East. Brandon Nurse in the middle. Tristan Lee and Kyrus Jackson on each side. This one, he fair caught it. They did learn. He fair caught it at the 8, and they're going to get it at the 25. The math coach has done his job this time. They'll start there. Let's see if they made any changes on offense. Now they're changing the play again. Snap back. Quick sweep to the near side. Longview's got him pinned up. No gain. Maybe a loss.
Chase Smith. That was just a great defensive plays. He just read the sweep, came from his cornerback position, made the tackle.
That was Tristan Lee with the carry. He couldn't find any room. This time they go one back. Single receiver far side and two to the near side. Motion now. Snaps back. They're trying to throw the screen. It's caught. He's got some room. He's across the 40, down up to the 45-yard line. It's going to be a first down. That's a 20-yard play there.
Well, the catch was made by Christian Williams.
Yeah, he's come in on this series playing in the slot or in an H-back. And he's in that same spot again. Now they bring in a different running back. Nurse goes out. This one is Emmanuel Olagobi. fakes the handoff. Yeah. They missed the handoff is what happened.
Yeah,
and now Longview sacks the quarterback for about a 5-6 yard loss.
Well, the quarterback opened to his right, and the running back went to the left, and that put him in peril, and it was a loss.
If you're the quarterback and you're facing Longview's defense, and your running back goes the wrong way on his first play in there, you're probably going to have something to say to him, especially when you get hit by about 4 guys. 2nd down and 16. Ball at the 39. Now they reset again. Motion to the right side. Back to throw. Screen pass, and he throws it. He throws a pass that was about a 1 yard pass, but by the time he gets tackled, he's lost another 5 or 6 yards. They're going backwards, and now it's 3rd and I think 21.
Well, it's not going to be very effective against Longview's speed, and that's what happened there. Just swing it out there, and Chase Smith reads it and tackles him. It ends up being another loss for them.
Christian Williams in the slot. 3 receivers to the near side. Now 1 goes in motion. They're looking again. They've got pressure on the quarterback. Now he's throwing it deep, and it's overthrown just barely, almost completed there. Ball was out of bounds. Good coverage by Longview's defense. A lot of pressure on the quarterback. And now they're going to have to punt. 4th down and 21. They're going to have to punt. Longview will get the ball back. Taylor and Willie Nelson will go deep.
Not either one of them is a very good choice to punt to.
Weston Waters get the kick away from about his 25. Longview Longview roughed the kicker. They had a chance to block it and miss the ball, but they didn't miss the punter, and it's going to be 15 yards. And I'm guessing this is an automatic first down. Yeah, automatic first down, even though it would have still been 4th and 6. It's an automatic first down. So they're going to get the ball at the 48 yard line. No, now they're keeping 48 yard line. They're on 48. So Longview will keep the defense out there, see if they can stop them again.
It's a mental mistake there. I mean, when you're up, 42-0, you're careful when you rush in on punters and stuff. You don't want to give them a free first down. That's what happened.
Snap back, fake the handoff, and they try to run straight up the middle with the quarterback, and he's going to get maybe a yard. Running right into the teeth of Longview's defense is not going to help. Hubbard is now back in at quarterback, Jaden Hubbard. And Terrell Washington is back at receiver. Hubbard in the gun, and they're changing the play again, and Williams is the running back. Snap back, toss out to the flat, caught but driven out of bounds immediately by Chase Smith. It's caught for about a yard gain. 3rd down and about 9. Chase Smith was right there in his face as soon as he caught the ball and escorted him out of bounds.
I don't know how many times they're going to try that. It just doesn't work. Longview's secondary, they're too fast, and you throw those little quick passes out there, they react up, and you get no yardage.
Hubbard looking over to the sideline again. Now the receivers changing their spots. Washington comes into the slot again. They see if they try to get the ball to him. They're looking his way. Throws out, and it's caught. No, it's dropped. Oh, wide open. It was Washington. He had the ball right in his hands. Actually had a pretty nice pass by Hubbard.
It was a real good pass from him.
And now there's a penalty. No, that's Longview's declining. It was a holding penalty on the offense. Longview declines it, and now it's 4th down again. So they're going to punt again. Let's see. It's
almost punt from exactly the spot they did last time when we roughed them.
Weston Waters again. Gets a kick away. No rush this time. Pretty nice kick. Fair catch caught for by Kalen Taylor. It hits one of the defenders hits him before the ball gets there, and that's going to be 15 yards against Wylie East, and Longview's going to get the ball. It'll get the ball about at the 35-yard line. Pretty obvious. I mean, he hits him while the ball's still in the air. And it was a clear, fair catch called for by DeKalen Taylor. So they're going to mark off 15 against Wylie East, and Longview's going to start at their own 35. See Tatum back in on offense at running back, and Andrew Tutt is in at quarterback. Longview with a lot of the twos.
It's the second game he's seen action in.
Tutt hands off, nothing there. That was Condravian McFarland. He bounces out and ends up getting about 5 yards, up to the 43 or 42. There was nothing there when he first got the handoff, and he went to his left and found 5 yards. That's his first carry of the night. Snaps on the ground, but it's picked up, handed off, and Longview's going to get a first down there. And they're going to have to replace one of the linemen. One of Longview's linemen lost his helmet. He's going to have to come out for a play. Longview is wholesale substituting in the offensive line right now. I guess they're putting all the twos in. Tutt comes over and gets the play from Coach King. Jacarius Cooper in now at wide receiver for Longview. JT Wright is on the far side. Tutt under center. Handoff up the middle. Breaks out. Got a good gain out for about 12 yards for the first down. That was Taylor Tatum again. There was nothing straight ahead, and he just bounced out to the near side and outran all the defenders until they finally had enough over there to head him off, and he just ran out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 38 of Wylie East. Handoff right up the middle to the fullback dive. He's going to have about 5 or 6 yards. I think that's McFarland again. It is. McFarland's a tough runner, running straight ahead. If you need a couple yards, he's your man. He may not go 80 for you, but he'll get you 2 or 3. Kind of a Walt Garrison. Isn't that what Garrison used to say? If you need 3 yards, I'll get it. If you need 10 yards, I'll get you 3. Tutt in the gun this time. Ball's on the ground again. Picked up. Taylor Tatum goes to the left side. Still running and down inside about at the 20. It's going to be another first. Oh, that was McFarland again. Okay. He gets down to the 20. And McFarland proved me wrong. He got about 10 yards then. Now Tut goes back under center. And Longview's going to get a false start penalty. Movement on the offensive line. Going to be 1st and 15 now. Well, now they're talking. I don't know why. I mean, I would have thought this one was pretty obvious. But it takes three of them. It takes 3 of them to discuss it, and now a 4th one's coming over. If they'll just put a headset on those guys and let us talk to them, we can get this sorted out quick. And now they're going to call it offside on the defense. Okay, we'll take that, but there was a lot of movement. So now it's going to be 1st and 5 at the 15.
I'm not sure how that was offsides on them.
I'm guessing we're seeing things differently up here. Tut with a handoff. McFarland again, straight up the middle. He's going running out of the one back, and I think he's got a 1st down. There's a big pile up. Yes, he does, and there will be 1st down inside the 10. He got down to the 8. And now now they got the chain set.
Well, McFarland's a load now. I'm here to tell you. He was pushing about 3 people that were on him and gets the ball down to the 7 yards. That's an 8-yard gain on a straight dive play where he's hit at the line of scrimmage.
5'9", 190. He comes around on the outside this time, and he's in the end zone. So he's not only straight ahead runner, he's got some speed. He outran everybody to the corner of the end zone. 48-0 Longview. 1:38 to go, 3rd quarter. I think we're going to have a new kicker. I think that's Jacob Vasquez. Tut's going to hold. Ball's down, the kick's up, and it's good. $49-0 Longview, back on 106.5 in 30 seconds.
Home means a lot to me. That's why I love helping members find the right mortgage.
At Eastman Credit Union, we have 100% no down payment financing options, and one that includes money for updates. That's hard to find.
ECU's construction loans allow you to lock in your rate and enjoy one loan with one closing.
Whatever you choose, we handle everything locally from start to finish. You look for the perfect home, we take care of the rest.
Home loans, it's what we do. Eastman Credit Union.
Welcome back, everyone. 49-0 Longview. 1:38 to go, 3rd quarter. And let's see who's going to kick off this time.
7-play, 64-yard drive. The touchdown, a 7-yard run by McFarland. Extra points converted. So that's how we've gotten here to 49-0. And Wylie is going to get another opportunity to go on offense with 1:38 to go into 3rd.
Fields is going to kick it off again for Longview. Tristan Lee, Karis Jackson, and Brandon Nurse back deep. There's the kick. It's a pooch kick down to the right side, and a fair catch called for, made by Karis Jackson at the 18-yard line, but that means they're going to get it at the 25. So they'll start from there. Now Longview's got a lot of substitutions in on defense. Rugley's in again at defensive end. Ethan Pulte's out there. Kavion Curry's in at one of the corners. Handoff up the middle. He's broken it. Got up across the 35 to the 36, first down. It's one of the better runs they've had tonight.
No kidding. That might be their longest run. That's
and that was Kristen Williams on that carry. Just a straight little dive play right up the middle. Now they're changing the play once again. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side, 1 back in the gun. Handoff up the middle again. Christian Williams again. This time he's only going to get a couple. Hubbard's still the quarterback for East, and Terrell Washington is still playing out at wide receiver. Kyle Malden in the slot, at the slot receiver for East. Second down and long, and they're changing the play again. Clock running at 22 seconds left in the third quarter. They do have to get a snap off before the quarter ends. It's back. Now he's throwing on a slant pattern. It's caught over the middle. That's going to be a first down. He's across, and then he fumbles. And let's see who's got it. Longview says they've got it. And they do. Another turnover. Longview will take over on their own 46. And that was Zarius Shepard that got that fumble. The sophomore. Another one of those super sophomores. 6.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Longview will run one more play, and then we'll go to the fourth.
Yeah, that was a completed pass play, and then Longview gets the fumble.
Handoff up the middle. Not much there. Only a couple there, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. That was Isaiah Taylor on the carry there. We'll be back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
See for yourself why more East Texans buy at Peters than any other dealer. The Ram truck lineup at Peters is designed with work in mind so you can go further and experience more. Find the Ram truck that's right for you with the options you want. The latest models are arriving now, so pick your next new Ram truck from the largest inventory in East Texas or reserve your new truck today. Peters Ram in Longview.
Isaiah Taylor. There you go. Good job. Tudd goes back to pass, this time throws out. It's incomplete over on the left sideline. He was looking for Malik Lewis, but it was just off his hands. It's going to bring up third down and still about 7. Longview with wholesale substitutions on offense. Ashton Polk's at one receiver. That was Malik Lewis, the other. Back in the I formation, Longview runs toss sweep. Not much there. That's Isaiah Taylor again, and he's going to lose a couple of yards.
Yeah, that's a good play by the defensive Isaiah Shields for Wylie East. Actually,
I believe. Go ahead.
No gain on the play.
I believe this is going to be Michael Fields' first punt of the night.
Yeah, I can't remember him punting either.
He'll get it away from about his 35 or 36. Nice kick. Going to hit and roll and Longview's going to try to down it. It's inside the 10 that's rolling. They're at the 3, the 2, the 1, and they down it at the 1-yard line. Great punt. It's a 54-yard punt with no return. Well, if you're going to just punt once in a night, you might as well get a 54-yarder off.
Yeah, this really puts Wylie East in a pickle. I don't know what you do when you're inside the 1 and the other team's been dominating you all game anyway.
A lot of new faces on defense for Longview, and you know they're hungry. They're wanting to get a sack for a safety. Now East has they had to get one player off. They had too many on the field, and now are they gonna call a penalty? They do, so they're gonna penalize them maybe a foot. I don't see how you can. Yes, it's inside the 1. So if you penalize them half the distance, that's. I think it's less than a foot. The ball is about a foot outside the goal line, and I believe Wylie East just took a timeout.
What do you talk about?
So, let's just keep it here.
I mean,
they had 12 guys on the field coming out of the huddle, which you can't do that. One of them goes off, and one of our defensive guys goes with him because he thinks he's a wide receiver. Then he goes off the sideline, and the official on the sideline realizes they had too many guys, and so he comes and tells the head referee, and they throw the flag, and it was inside the 1, so they move it back about maybe a foot, maybe less than a foot, and so now Wylie East is back to play. Snap back, handoff up the middle, and Longview's got him, but I don't think it's in the end zone. I think he did get out of the end zone, but he didn't get much, if anything. 2nd down and 11 from there, 10 and a half.
So that's one of the problems you've got when you you don't take any snaps under center, so you're snapping it back 5 yards back, and if you get any penetration, you got a safety.
Right, and that's Longview's been good about getting that. Now he comes up under center and he runs a quarterback sneak and he gets a couple yards. That's a good idea. Hey, now you get a little breathing room. He got out to about the 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. I don't know if they're going to try to throw here or not, but they got a little bit of room to work if they want to. They tried to draw Longview offside, and Longview didn't bite. So now they're going to look to the sideline again.
You'd almost think they'd almost have to throw the ball here, but we'll see.
Hubbard's still the quarterback. There's the snap back. He is trying to throw. Not much pressure, and he throws it behind the receiver. Longview's defensive back had a better chance at catching that one. They were looking for Karis Jackson, but the ball was thrown behind him. And so now it's 4th down, and they're on their own 3, and they're going to punt. So let's see who Longview sends back.
Man, they're going to punt.
None
Ball's
of their,
on the 3, but they're going to punt it from about 8 yards deep.
Right. You better get a good snap. Longview's not going to put him back. Well, now they are. Now they're going to bring somebody back.
I guess it's okay if I say this probably going to be good field position for Longview.
You shouldn't have said that. He's going to fumble it, and they'll get it right back. Oh, that's a good punt. Kicks it over his head. Caught at the 45, running back. He's got some room at the 30, 25, 20, and he inside the 20 to about the 15 where he's tackled. What a run. That was Curry on the punt return. Jacavian Curry. He's a corner, a defensive back. He goes back on the punt. Oh, and now if they're going to they're going to call an illegal block, and they're going to bring some of it back. That's okay. He had a great return there.
Yeah, that's his first return of the year, too.
Well, maybe they when they put that in the back of their minds, they may need that again. Although with the Kalen Taylor and Willie Nelson back there,
yeah, I don't.
You're doing pretty well already with those. So Longview's going to have it at the 35. Isaiah Taylor is the tailback. Tut's still the quarterback. Hand off to Taylor. He's broken outside. Got some room. Inside the 20. There's a flag down. He scores, but it's not going to count because there's 1, 2, at least 2, maybe 3 flags down. There are 3. So it's going to be holding on the offense.
I got to tell you, though, Mike, it's amazing how deep that Longview can go with running backs that get out there and they can all run.
Yes.
I mean, we got some guys that could be starting on a whole bunch of these teams. Zalem's what?
He's a senior. He's a 5'11", 165-pound senior. And he can fly because he outran the entire secondary for Wylie East on that play.
It's just
Jose Soto is at fullback. Tut gets the handoff, gives it to Taylor again. Now he breaks again. He cuts it back. Makes a move, and he's got 10 yards, but it's not quite a first down because it was 1st and 11. So it's going to be 2nd and 1. It's just fun watching these kids play. A lot of them we haven't gotten to see much of. Tut under center. Hands it off to Taylor again. He breaks it outside again, and he may score again. No, he's gonna be tackled about the 11. But he probably ran 30 yards to get 15. But again, he got outside, and they had no speed to catch him.
Well, plus he made a nice cut and he broke a tackle, and then was kind of carrying people right at the end. That's pretty impressive.
And no flags this time. 1st and 10 from about the 12. Or the 11. Tut under center. Hand off again. This is Taylor again. This time he's only going to get a couple. They were waiting on him. This was right up the middle, and they were waiting on him now. And now we got a little scuffle. Couple of players for each team. Yeah, nothing serious. No flags thrown. Everybody went back to their own sides, and we'll be 2nd and about 8. Longview's got to get to about just outside the 1 for a first down. Tuts gets a snap. This time gives to the fullback. He's down inside the 5 to about the 3. It's going to be 3rd and about 1.5 yards or 2. Yeah, let's call it 2. Nice run by the fullback that time. That was Soto. 3rd down and a couple. Tut gets a snap, gives to the fullback again. Let's see where he got. Now there's a holding penalty or some kind of penalty coming in. It's either going to be a hold or a face mask. We'll see. It came from the back judge. It's either going to be 1st down inside the 1 for Longview or 3rd. Yeah, it's going to be a holding penalty against Longview. So it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Come back to the 13, and it's going to be 3rd down and about 15 from there to get. They got to get to the 1 or about the 2 for a first. And the ball's marked at the 12. So it's 3rd down and 11. They got to get to the 1. Let's see if they throw. DeQuincy Lafayette is the single wide out to the far side. Handoff to Taylor. He gets outside. He cuts. He's loose. Touchdown Longview. No flags this time.
3rd and 11. 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 3rd and 11.
Well, Taylor carried the ball. He scored at least once, maybe twice, that didn't count. He finally gets one that does. Good for him.
It's a nice run for him, 11 yards.
He's quick. He can outrun them, he can run through them, and he can outrun them to the outside.
Five-play drive that covered actually 35 yards.
Snaps down, Vasquez kicks. It's good. Longview 56. Wylie East nothing. Back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like the course keeps changing right before your eyes. Whoa! And in order to maneuver it, you need an expert by your side. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the tech solutions you need to help you get out in front and stay ahead of the game. Whew! For advice on solutions like XPS 13 laptops powered by Intel Evo platform, call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL.
Welcome back, everyone. 56-0 Longview. 6:07 to go. Longview will kick it off again. We'll get to see all these young kids on defense again.
5-play, 35-yard drive for Longview. The touchdown, a 12-yard run by Taylor. The extra point converted is 56-0, 6:07 to play.
Vasquez is going to kick it off this time.
It's been total domination by Longview tonight. Both sides of the ball. They've really had some outstanding play. And we got to see a lot of the backups. And some of them have made some big plays.
And Isaiah Taylor is on the kickoff team, so let's see if he can add a tackle to this. Kickoff picked up about the 30, back across the 40, up near the 45. Oh. Hollingsworth on the return for East. They'll set up at their own 44. Hubbard, the quarterback, still. Longview's got all their twos on defense. East changing the play. Williams moves from the right side to the left in the backfield. Snap, handoff straight up the middle to Williams. He's got 3 or 4 yards straight up the field. Maybe 5. Yeah, it looks like he's going to get up around the 49. Bring up 2nd and 5. Clock running, 5:40 to go. Now East is looking toward the sideline for the play again. Using up a lot of clock, using up a lot of the play clock. Now they're ready. Hubbard gun. Motion to the near side, handoff straight up the middle again. This time Christian Williams with another good carry. He's got about 7 that time, and he's got a first down at the Longview 43. East has a nice drive going. One receiver each side, one back. Now as they've done all night, they get to the line, they clap, and then they look over at the coach to get any play difference. Then they get ready to go. Motion to the far side, handoff up the middle again. This time Longview's got him for no gain. That was Williams again on the same play. This time Longview was ready for him. Michaelan Flowers now in the game for Longview on defense. 4:11 left to go. Clock running. Same set. One back, one receiver each side. Eli Albert in at wide receiver for East. Up, and now they're going to get a penalty. The tight end on the left side moved before the snap. They're going to get a 5-yard penalty. Going to be 15, second and 15 now. And the clock starts to run again. 3:31 left. 2 receivers far side this time. No tight end on that side. Kyle Malden is the tight end on the near side. 1 receiver to the near side. Handoff up the middle again. This time, I think Christian Williams is saying, hey, let's let somebody else carry it. He got hammered pretty good and lost a couple of yards then.
4 Lobos that get off of him. Pulte was the first one to make the hit.
Ethan Pulte's, as Brent used to say, he's a load. 275-pound, and he plays offense and defensive line, depending on what week it is and who else is healthy. Tonight he's on defense. Clock's still running. 2:25 left. And now the play clock's going to run out. No, they're going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them. Back on 106.5 in 30 seconds.
East Texas friends and neighbors have questions about the care of their loved ones in nursing homes. They just don't know who to ask. If you have a loved one who's been hurt or has an unexplained injury while living in a nursing home, please call the law offices of Sorey and Gilliland. They will discuss your options without any cost to you. As a community, it's important to look out for our elderly population and protect them. Sorey and Gilliland. Call 903-212-2822. That's 212-2822.
We were just talking during the break. Wylie East is really struggling, and we remember it's been a long time, but Longview was in this position back when Coach Collins first got here. And, we know what it's like to be on the other side of this. Here comes the snap. He's looking to throw, and this time he's scrambling. He's about to be sacked, and he is. Back at the 45-yard line of East. And now it's going to be 4th down and about 22 or 23.
Zarius Shepard with the sack.
That's twice you called his name in the last 2 or 3 minutes. He's made a couple of plays already, and he just went in there.
Well, this is 4th and 22 or 3, way. And I guess they are going to come out and punt.
And Jacavian Curry's going to go back deep again. If they kick it to him again, we might have some excitement. There's a snap back. There's a punt. And he's going to let it hit and roll. It's going to roll out of bounds at about the Longview 13. And hopefully Longview will just come in and run a couple of plays and run out the clock.
I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen.
I don't know if they give it to Isaiah Taylor's going back in. If they give it to him, he may go about 84 yards with it. We'll see. Longview's made a great statement tonight, Johnny. They've played well,
especially going into a big game next week.
And they do take a knee. Tut takes a knee, and the clock's running, and hopefully we'll only have one more snap. Well, I'm not sure. Doing a little quick math. Nobody seems to be too enthused about stopping the clock. So maybe they'll let this one run down, and this will be the last snap of the game.
Yeah, I believe it will be. Longview will take a knee, and they'll let the clock run out, I think.
Tut takes a snap, takes a knee, and they're not going to start the play clock. Good job. We're under 40 seconds now. That's going to do it. Longview's going to win 56-0. They're going to go to 2-0 in district, and Wylie East is going to go to 0-2. Well, it looks like Tut's going to take one more snap and kneel one more time. He does, and that's going to do it. 56-0 Longview. Back on 106.5 Jack FM in 3 minutes.
Soapy's Car Wash, a longtime sponsor of Longview Lobo football. Now with their third location in Lakeport, plus the original on Highway 80 and their self-serve location on Wall Street in Longview. For savings and convenience, get a monthly pass good at the Highway 80 location or in Lakeport.
Soapy's is a place to be.
Once again, Soapy's Car Wash is proud to support Longview Lobo football. Go Lobos!
I can't wait to go back to school. I know, sounds nuts, but Mom and Dad said we're getting internet from Cable Link's broadband for back to school. We'll have downloads way faster than we do now. So even with all our gadgets online, Dad's laptop, Mom's smartphone, my sister's tablet, I'll have all the speed I need, you know, for reports and stuff. Plus, Mom says the local customer support makes it a great value. Get a great deal on internet for back to school.
The Back to School special with Cable Link's broadband has speeds of up to 50 megs download for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and free standard installation. Call Longview Kilgore Cable TV at 800-903-0508 or chat online at cablelinks.com today. Hurry, this offer runs out when the recess bell rings. Get reliable and fast Cable Link's broadband today for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and get free standard installation just in time for back to school. Contract is required. Some restrictions and conditions may apply. Offer expires without notice.
Trust, loyalty, actions. Strong words that have great meaning when looking for the right insurance agency. Gans & Smith is the oldest and largest independently owned insurance agency in Longview. Local and experienced, representing many fine companies like Germania Insurance. Trust is earned when actions meet words. Gans & Smith will earn your trust. Their office is at 1109 Judson Road or on the web at gans-smith.com. Gans & Smith Insurance. Find them on Facebook and go Lobos.
Okay, let's move on to the artery. Perfect. What's next?
A Band-Aid?
Thanks, Andy. You always know just what my heart needs.
The best heart care makes you feel at home.
You look ready for some good news.
That's why at Christus, you always know your heart's in the right place and the right hands. To learn more, visit christushealth.org/myheart.
If your loan isn't with Eastman Credit Union, you're missing out. Come to us for your next auto or RV loan. We'll do our best to find the loan that fits your budget and lifestyle. When you're ready for your loan, you can apply online, in a branch, or give us a call. Sign your documents from anywhere. We'll send the money when you're ready. Get 3 months with no payments, a great rate, and earn extraordinary dividends. ECU makes it convenient, and you leave happy.
Visit ECU for your next auto loan. It's what we do. Eastman Credit Union.
Okay, let's move on to the artery. Perfect. What's next?
A Band-Aid?
Thanks, Andy. You always know just what my heart needs.
The best heart care makes you feel at home.
You look ready for some good news.
That's why at Christus, you always know your heart's in the right place and the right hands. To learn more, visit christushealth.org/myheart.
Trust, loyalty, actions. Strong words that have great meaning when looking for the right insurance agency. Gans & Smith is the oldest and largest independently owned insurance agency in Longview. Local and experienced, representing many fine companies like Germania Insurance. Trust is earned when actions meet words. Gans & Smith will earn your trust. Their office is at 1109 Judson Road or on the web at gans-smith.com. Gans & Smith Insurance. Find them on Facebook and go Lobos.
What's up? This is Riley. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the applewood bacon. It's savory and then it's also kind of sweet. And I think the combination of bacon with chicken and Colby Jack cheese, it just really knocks it out of the park.
Hey, I'm Tanea. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the chicken. It's so juicy. It's grilled to perfection. I'm gonna devour this sandwich.
Order the Grilled Chicken Club sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Soapy's Car Wash, a longtime sponsor of Longview Lobo football. Now with their third location in Lakeport, plus the original on Highway 80 and their self-serve location on Wall Street in Longview. For savings and convenience, get a monthly pass good at the Highway 80 location or in Lakeport.
Soapy's is a place to be.
Once again, Soapy's Car Wash is proud to support Longview Lobo football. Go Lobos!
Thanks for listening to the Longview Lobo postgame show, an exclusive broadcast presentation on 106.5 Jack FM.
Brought to you by Sorey, Gilliland, and Hall Attorneys at Law.
You're listening to Longview Lobo football on Jack FM. The fourth quarter tonight is brought to you by Longview Kilgore Cable. Now with broadband speeds up to 250 megs. Find them at longviewcabletv.com for details on special offers starting at $19.95 per month. Now go Lobos!
The law firm of Sorey and Gilliland understands that one of the hardest decisions to make is whether or not to hire a lawyer, especially after an accident when you're dealing with insurance and health issues. Sorey and Gilliland will be providing you with a free consultation, and they will be accessible to you when you need them, even on the weekends. They will listen and help you all the way through your trial. Certified by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization in Personal Injury Trial Law. Sorey and Gilliland, LLC, 903-212-2822.
For family adventures and family fun, Hayes RV Center is something for everyone. Taking care of you over the years at Hayes RV, the difference is clear. Great selection, best price you'll ever see. We got it all at Hayes RV. It's all about family, it's all about fun. Hayes RV Center has something for everyone.
What's up? This is Riley. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the applewood bacon. It's savory and then it's also kind of sweet. And I think the combination of bacon with chicken and Colby Jack cheese, it just really knocks it out of the park.
Hey, I'm Tanea. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the chicken. It's so juicy. It's grilled to perfection. I'm gonna devour this sandwich.
Order the Grilled Chicken Club sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Soapy's Car Wash, a longtime sponsor of Longview Lobo football. Now with their third location in Lakeport, plus the original on Highway 80 and their self-serve location on Wall Street in Longview. For savings and convenience, get a monthly pass good at the Highway 80 location or in Lakeport.
Soapy's is a place to be.
Once again, Soapy's Car Wash is proud to support Longview Lobo football. Go Lobos!
I can't wait to go back to school. I know, sounds nuts, but Mom and Dad said we're getting internet from Cable Link's broadband for back to school. We'll have downloads way faster than we do now. So even with all our gadgets online, Dad's laptop, Mom's smartphone, my sister's tablet, I'll have all the speed I need, you know, for reports and stuff. Plus, Mom says the local customer support makes it a great value. Get a great deal on internet for back to school.
The back to school special with Cable Link's broadband has speeds of up to 50 megs download for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and free standard installation. Call Longview Kilgore Cable TV at 800-903-0508 or chat online at cablelinks.com today. Hurry, this offer runs out when the recess bell rings. Get reliable and fast Cable Link's broadband today for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and get free standard installation just in time for back to school. Contract is required. Some restrictions and conditions may apply. Offer expires without notice.
Home means a lot to me. That's why I love helping members find the right mortgage.
At Eastman Credit Union, we have 100% no down payment financing options and one that includes money for updates. That's hard to find. ECU's construction loans allow you to lock in your rate and enjoy one loan with one closing. Whatever you choose, we handle everything locally from start to finish. You look for the perfect home, we take care of the rest.
Home loans. It's what we do. Eastman Credit Union.
Welcome to the Longview Lobo postgame show on 106.5 Jack FM.
Brought to you by Sory, Gilliland, and Hall Attorneys at Law.
Welcome back, everyone. Final score, Long 56 and Wylie East 0. Johnny, you had a lot of work to do on drives and stats tonight.
No kidding. It's all Longview all the way. It started in the first possession as Willie Nelson intercepted the pass, returned it 55 yards for the score. It was an outstanding play as he just kind of baited the receiver. They tried to throw it. He stepped in front of him, just outran him into the end zone. 7-0 Longview with 7:07 to play in the first. Wylie on their second possession couldn't move. Longview gets the ball back. They have a 6-play, 46-yard drive. This time it was a 1-yard Allen touchdown. Came with 3:10 to play in the first quarter. It was 14-0 Longview at that point. Next possession for Longview, which at the start of the second quarter, is a 5-play, 52-yard drive. The touchdown was a 15-yard touchdown run by Lewis. That came with 9:14 to play in the first half, and it was 21-0 Longview. Next possession, the second play, Chase Smith got an interception. That's his third in 2 weeks. Longview gets it with great field position in 3 plays. They travel the 25 yards for the score. It was a Tatum 10-yard run or 20-yard run by Tatum for the touchdown. So 28-0 Longview, 6:37 to play in the first half. After the next possession, Wylie fumbled the football and Longview recovered it. They had a 4-play, 59-yard drive. The big play in the drive was a 37-yard pass play to Hamilton, and the touchdown was a 21-yard Allen to Hale pass play. That came with 2:04 to go in the half, and Longview led 35-0. Second half, it was all Longview again. First possession, 4 plays, 64-yard drive. The touchdown was a 5-yard Tatum run, 42-0 Longview with 9:59 to play in the third. Waco, the next possession, they couldn't move the ball, kick it, punt it back to Longview. Longview has a 7-play, 64-yard drive. The touchdown was a 7-yard McFarland run. 49-0 with 1:38 to play in the third. We go to the fourth quarter leading 49-0. Longview started that quarter after a fumble recovery, and they score on their second possession of the fourth quarter. Had a 5-play, 35-yard drive. The touchdown was a 12-yard Taylor score, and that came with 6:07 to play. Longview was up 56-0 at that point, and that's the way the game ended. It was total domination on the part of Longview the entire way. Got a lot of people with a lot of stats. Lewis ended up with 2 touchdowns. Taylor had 2 touchdowns. The quarterback, Jordan Allen, had another excellent night. He completed 8 of 10 passes through a touchdown pass, spread it around. Nobody had more than 2. Jalen Hale did get a touchdown reception. So it's an impressive performance by Longview tonight.
Coach King is joining us. We're going to take one quick break, get him hooked up. We'll be back on 106.5 in 1 minute.
The law firm of Sory and Gilliland understands that one of the hardest decisions to make is whether or not to hire a lawyer, especially after an accident when you're dealing with insurance and health issues. Sory and Gilliland will be providing you with a free consultation, and they will be accessible to you when you need them, even on the weekends. They will listen and help you all the way through your trial. Certified by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization in Personal Injury Trial Law. Sory and Gilliland, LLC, 903-212-2822.
You can buy flooring just about anywhere. So why deal with the folks at Johnny's Carpet One and Johnny's Flooring Outlet? They combine the buying power of a national cooperative for top quality and great value, along with the personal service of being locally owned. A huge inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl planks, custom tile showers, along with professional installation. Servicing East Texas for 30 years and voted best of East Texas. Johnny's Carpet One, 1800 North Eastman Road, and Johnny's Flooring Outlet, 100 King Street, both in Longview.
Welcome back, everyone. Coach King has joined us. Coach, just a great effort all three phases of the game tonight. I mean, you guys played hard and you played very well.
Yeah, the pick six Willie had was huge for us because, they had eaten up about 7 minutes of the first quarter. And, we had a penalty that extended the drive, and he makes that pick six. And, we kind of frenzied after that. And they get another stop, we get a score. And, it was a big night for us, and we did what we were supposed to do. And, it's kind of what we talked about this week. Finishing the game, and don't let off the gas. And we got up 14-0, and last week, and next thing you know, it's 21-all, and this week we didn't let it happen. And I think that's part of growing up and, just making plays, not having penalties. We didn't have the penalties we had last week, and that helps you stay on schedule offensively.
John, I was going to say one thing about the offensive line tonight. The fact, I just think we had one guy in the same position that they were in last week, and I think they really stepped up and was impressive tonight.
Well, they're playing better, and and we've gotten better every week. Now the problem's been we've had some injuries, we've had to move people around, and you have a mix and match crew in there, and it throws you off a little bit. But they've gotten better. And we've had to bring some young guys up and move some young guys around to help give us some depth. And if you'd have saw us practice Monday, you'd have thought, "Oh my Lord, we won't get a first down." It was frustrating because we had. 2 out we lost last week to injury. Then we had 1 out sick, and then just so happens that 1 we lost and 1 out sick both played center. So now we're but we got a guy back that really helped. Chris Clodfelter got his first snaps all year tonight. He'd been out with injury, and he played and moved some guys around. But that goes back to understanding what our scheme is and understanding what our calls are. We teach rules up front that apply to every front, everything that they can possibly do to you. They see you make an adjustment. And when kids understand that and understand what the calls are, then they can move from one position to the other, and easier. But you still want to leave the same 5 out there in the same positions to develop it continuity. And
I don't know. This is working pretty good where you just draw them out of a hat and put them out there.
Making me old. But, we got guys stepping up. The Quaylen Vaughn, he started out the year, as a tight end possibly, and we had to move him back to tackle, but unselfishly he did it. And he's really a great player for us and could play both. And he understands the situation. And then, Christian Arnett, here's a guy that was a 9th grade B teamer. JV, he didn't start on JV in 10th grade, so he's grown his way into a starting role. And you know what you get from that kid every snap. You're going to get his best, and he's going to be in the right place doing the right things. And, Tay Morgan's a sophomore playing well. Blair Williams played well tonight. Jax Norman, he's returning starter. He's played everything from center to tackle. He's one of those guys that's interchangeable. You can't leave out the tight end. Victor Bush and Jamerson Darrensburg both are playing well. Hudson Lloyd out of our 3 tight end sets doing a lot of good things too. So just proud of what they've done, and they don't get their name called unless they make a penalty. Get a penalty on them. So thought I'd throw that in there. Your running game
it looked the best that it's looked all year tonight, and you had a lot of running backs that did well. Jarrett Lewis had another big game. Taylor Tatum got him some action, and then we have this other kid that comes in that nobody knows much about, Isaiah Taylor, and he looks better than any of them tonight.
Isaiah Zeland's a kid that's played running back for us, and we moved him to defense in the spring, and then, we've worked through some issues there, and with our depth situation, we decided to move him back, and, and he did a good job for us, Isaiah Harris, he didn't have the big night running that he had last week, but he had a huge night blocking.
Yep.
Kenny McFarland got his first touchdown.
Yep.
And, ran the ball well. Soto came in and he blocked well. Had a couple of good carries too. And then I'm gonna forget somebody. Isaiah, I guess, is the other one, but they all did well. And I thought Jordan played well. Andrew came in and did well for us too. Probably should have tried to throw a few more on him. Throw a few more passes while he was in there, but with the commanding lead, didn't want to. But still, you need to give him some reps doing it. But he does a good job operating offense. So played pretty good in all those areas, and then you can't help but mention the defense with a shutout. And they also got a pick six, so another great night out of those guys. And number one, he's he's a good player. The quarterback, Washington, we were worried about him. He's gotten out on everybody. He's hard to tackle. We hemmed him up pretty good.
Your defense was lights out. You had 2 interceptions because Chase Smith got him another one.
Right. Yeah.
And like you said, you shut down the best part of their game, which was the running game with that quarterback. And when that happened, they really didn't have anywhere else to go because they couldn't. They tried putting him at receiver and trying to throw with Hubbard, and that didn't work for them. They tried running with 3 or 4 different guys, and none of that worked. Your defense has just got so much speed that somebody's trying to run lateral, it's just not going to be able to do
normally
that.
It doesn't work good. No, it doesn't. But they did a good job of containing him, and they popped a few runs on us. We got out of a gap. Somebody lost leverage, but bent didn't break, but what we've seen the last 4 weeks, I guess, have been spread run oriented offenses, and we've done a pretty good job defending that, and. You're going to see a variety of different styles of play in our district, and of course our non-district schedule. So things will change next week for that. I don't think we'll see the type of running that we've seen the last few weeks. That'll be another issue.
You got to be really pleased though how the team has gotten better every week from the start. I mean, we've made huge strides. It's been impressive how much better they've gotten, and so many you're playing so. Well, it's one of the things that I think helps when you can play a lot of people. You can keep your people fresh, and it makes a difference down the stretch. And I think that this year, in particular, we played more people than normal.
Yeah, it does help you down the stretch, and also it helps you in practice throughout the week because kids are preparing like they're going to play, and it was nice. We emptied the bench tonight. We got them all in, and nice to do, and saw some of those pups. I know I talked about the starting 5 and the offensive line, but particularly watching those young pups go and play the last quarter and a half, I was pretty impressed. They can turn it on a little bit, so now I'm going to expect more from them in practice. That's the bad thing about it. But I saw some things I thought we would see and wanted to see, and but I've said all along, this is a good football team. I don't know how good we can be. We can be really good if we can stay healthy, and we can stay together and just, the ball bounce our way. We don't make stupid mistakes, but they're fun to coach, and, we're still young. I mean, the experience factor should be gone now. How many games we played now? Just 5, 6? I mean, we get 6 games. I mean, we can say young and experienced all we want to. That's not the case anymore. I mean, we've been battle tested and played some really, really good football teams, and we just got to keep adding to it, trying to improve as a team, and get some people healthy. We lost another one tonight, and 2 of them tonight in the secondary, that I don't know their situation, but we can't keep getting kicked like that. That makes it difficult.
You want to talk anything about next week yet?
Nah, we got a good football team. We know who they are, who we're playing. I hadn't looked at them. They're like us. I watched them, I watched them play South Lake on the opening game.
I saw that.
It's the only time I've watched them. And South Lake can make a lot of people look that way, that offensive line they got. But they're a football team that has gotten better every week, looking at their scores. And Randy Allen, he's been doing it a long time, one of the best coaches in the country. And he got a lot of respect for him. His kids will play extremely hard. They're going to play at home. They're tough to handle. And, I hadn't looked at them. I just know we're going to show up Monday. We're going to have a plan ready to go to work, and we're going to build on each and every day until we can, get to the point of loading that bus up Friday and going there and competing for a win. Because, this will be an important game in terms of playoff seeding and district championship. And, I plan on the Lobos being there. I know they do too. And, we want to get a home game.
Well, they say if you're going to be the best, you got to beat the best. So 2 good teams playing, and may the best team win.
Yeah, well, I hope they're wearing white and green.
Well, speaking of next week, we understand, we have been told that there is no elevator in that stadium. So we're just wanting to know, you're going to make that big long walk, or you're going to go back to talking on the phone with us or something like that. Because we got to make that long walk up there. I think you should too.
Well, I walked up last week. I didn't take the elevator at Memorial. Here y'all are taking shots at me.
Oh,
I tell you what,
if you walked all the way at Memorial, that's a big deal.
If you and Gene can make it up there, I can probably hop up there.
Well,
on one leg.
We plan on taking a lot of time to go up there ourselves. You're usually trying to hurry.
Well, somebody may need to walk with me because I ain't going to listen to no smart aleck going up there either. So
that's true.
Either way it goes, I'm not listening to them.
I got a few guys in mind. They'd probably welcome that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming. Just like always, we're going to look forward to next week because it's going to be a great game.
Yeah, it's another one. I mean, it is a big game. Don't get me wrong. 2 state-ranked teams, and I mean, yeah. But all of ours are big because everybody's going to come after the Lobos. We know that. So, I mean, we just got to go get ready and be ready to play and get as many people healthy on that field as we can. So, y'all be safe.
Have a good week, and we will talk to you next week.
You bet. Go Lobos.
All right, that's going to do it for us here. We appreciate everybody listening. Regular time next week, Friday night, 7:30 kickoff, 7 o'clock coaches show. We look forward to having you with us. So for Johnny Vaughn, Eddie Richardson, and Gene Morris, this is Mike Richardson saying good night on 106.5 Jack FM, and thanks, Matt, for all you do. Good night,
The law firm of Story and Gilliland understands that one of the hardest decisions to make is whether or not to hire a lawyer, especially after an accident when you're dealing with insurance and health issues. Story and Gilliland will be providing you with a free consultation, and they will be accessible to you when you need them, even on the weekends. They will listen and help you all the way through your trial. Certified by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization in Personal Injury Trial Law. Story and Gilliland, LLC, 903-212-2822.
Thanks for listening to the Longview Lobo postgame show, an exclusive broadcast presentation on 106.5 Jack FM.
Brought to you by Sorey, Gilliland, and Hall Attorneys at Law.